all messages up. If I'm gonna have to reboot again.
We need to climb up to the mouth of the volcano. Mikey, do you got some water?
Of course I do, Mason. I'm a turtle. Plus I get some amount of water while was near the ocean. Why do you ask?
I asked.
Hey Vince, how are you? Welcome. Sorry about that. I went live and then it wouldn't let me get all messages. So now I reboot my phone and then it lets me get all messages. It is the weirdest thing YouTube's got going on. So now what I do is I check it right away when I first come in. If I can't click on all messages, I just reboot the phone right away before you guys come in. That way I'm on all messages when you do come in. Evening, Vince. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. How you been? Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Welcome to our chat. I'm just here watching Charm doing dishes. She's busy cleaning. We just got done with dinner. We had fried chicken, crispy fried. I made a bowl of gravy, chicken gravy, and rice. That was dinner for us. No vegetables tonight, but we got plenty of fruits. And I only have a couple of eggs. But I got 2 eggs from today. Not many eggs today. But anyway, we're just gonna hang out this evening. I thought I'd go live and visit with you folks, and we didn't go fishing, obviously.
Whoever collects all the monsters in their collection and wins all the battles will win.
The current's too strong, my father-in-law said. So that's why we didn't go fishing tonight. We were just gonna hang out here at the house. And not much happening. Not raining tonight, but cloudy all day. We managed to get some power on the solar panels. I don't know what. Let's see. I got a 90s. I know that. I'm at 92% right now. We're doing good. 92's really good at this time of the evening, 8 o'clock at night. That means I'll have an excess of 60% tomorrow morning. But anyway, my Starlink Mini is working, guys, and we're going to be leaving at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, heading to Masbate City. We have a lawyer's appointment. And it's too bad the guy that I'm filing the case on is not in my live feed, because then he would realize that he's about to be thrown in jail. So I actually thought about it today. I was going to message him on Messenger and tell him, hey, get your wrists ready. The cuffs are coming. But anyway, I thought to myself, would that be a smart move to get him to commit, to give my deed of sale before I go throw an estoppel case against him? Or is it just better to throw the damn case against him, let the cops arrest him, let him sit in jail for a while? Hold on, guys.
Come on, Mikey. Let's attack them first. Our monster has the ability to shoot webs. That's what we'll use. Here you go. Ha ha.
That's right, JJ. Come on, attack them with the web. They can't get to us. They're starting to lose. That's right. You'll never defeat our monsters. Our wives are losing.
Okay. Anyway, that was PK trying to figure out how he's going to send me some money. Anyway, user 525, are you British? No, I am American. I came here in 2011. I've lived here 15 years, long time. Hello, Osa. How are you, Osa? How are you, sir? I'm from USA, from California. But I live in the Philippines on a little island called Masbate Island. It's about probably 16 hours from Manila. It's south before you hit Cebu. There's a little L-shaped island there. That's the one I'm on. It's almost like a T shape, actually. It's like a T shape. And on the bottom of the T, that's where I live down there, pointing right towards the island of Panay. Why did I choose the Philippines? Well, it's kind of chosen for me because I met a lady in California who told me she's from Palm Springs. Then after we got to chatting to know each other, then she says, well, I'm living in the Philippines now, but I'll be back in the USA. I have some properties there, and I can meet you in the USA when I come there. So she flew to the US, to Florida. I flew from California to Florida, met her. We got along okay. So she convinced me there would be a much better life here. I should pack up and leave everything and get rid of everything and move to the Philippines. So I did in 2011. And then I broke up with her in 2012. So she was no good. Does Philippines have a terrorist group? There are terrorists here. There are what we call NPA, New People's Army. They're the Communist Party. Okay. And then there were some Muslim terrorists in Marawi for a while that they caused a big bunch of ruckus over there in Marawi on the island of Mindanao. So there's still terrorists down in the Sulu Sea area of the Philippines, but I don't go down there, so I don't let terrorists bother me where I live. There's nobody here where I live. The NPA that used to come around here, haven't seen them in years. Haven't seen them. I guess the Army or Marines ran them out of here, chased them into the mountains. And so down here where we live, down on the coastline, haven't seen an NPA a long, long time. Living there is hard, man. Yes, it is. It can be difficult. But if you have a source of income, your life is very good over here. It's not that difficult. Show your wife. She's in doing the kitchen dishes. I showed her a minute ago. Let's see what she's up to. I'll introduce you to my family. Here's my son. He's 5 years old now. My beautiful wife over here doing dishes. Her name is Charm. I have two beautiful little daughters, my 12-year-old and my 10-year-old. These are all my children. I made these babies. People always ask me, oh, did you marry a woman with kids? No. The woman I married had no kids. There's my dog, Chaos. There's my dog, Smokey. And the only one missing is my cat, Tiger. He's around the house here somewhere. Huh? Where's Tiger? Oh, you seen Tiger anywhere? Anyway, that's the only one I can't introduce you to. Tiger's not here right now. He's probably out hunting rats somewhere. Who knows? It's a boy cat, so he likes to get out and about. No, she's not American. She's Filipina. Yes, I'm living my dream life too. I have my dream life here. This is my home. We built it. It took us 7 years to build our home. We have a big, beautiful home now. And we have lots of properties, and we have 3 fishing boats, and I live the good life. That's why I'm posting my life on YouTube, so that all of you can follow us. You can see what we do. We have building projects ongoing. We have gardening getting ready to start. We have fishing. I was supposed to be fishing this week, but the current's gotten strong. So this time of the year, it's really something we need to watch the weather on. It's typhoon season, tropical storm season. It's winter season for us. Starting in June 1st, usually starts our winter season. What's winter here is hot and wet. Summer here is hot and dry. We only have 2 seasons, okay? There's no fall, spring, winter, summer, none of that. We only have 2 seasons. You have hot and wet, hot and dry. That's it. So get used to that. Lots of humidity. How do I earn money? Well, I have a company, and I also I have a pension from the U.S. Navy. I rode submarines. I was on the submarine service for 20 years. And so I worked in submarines. I worked in deep submergence vessels. I did quality assurance. I was an instructor for the Navy. I did a number of jobs, but I did 20 years in the Navy before I retired. So that's why I came from California, because that was my last duty station before I retired. I retired in 1997, so I've been retired for a number of years. So you can earn money a number of ways, though. I have a business here as well. If you want to look it up, you can see it. It's E2E, the letter E, the number 2E.com.ph. That's our company here. We're an international company. I have international distributors, and I'm a wholesaler for a number of manufacturers' products from Canada, the USA, the UK, Italy. So kind of all over. I even got a product from France. You may have heard about it. Flyboard. If you look up Flyboard Air, they have Flyboard Ride, Flyboard Air, Fly Ride. If you look that company up, I am their distributor in the Philippines. It's recreational products for resorts. Yeah, Philippines is way better than my hometown. I didn't have ocean in my front yard. I mean, I can walk, maybe 30 seconds from my house just down the hill, and I'm on the beach. We own the beachfront property. So, yeah, it's much, much better here. Yeah, I lived in a big old house in California. You know what? I have a big house here. I have a number of houses here. We own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We own 5 houses. We own 8 properties, and one property just has a garage on it. We park 2 vehicles there. So that's in another barangay. So when the road here washes out, we have a place to park our truck where it's safe. We can go there, get our truck, and drive to town when we need to. If we try to keep it here where we live, we have 6 rivers between here and the paved road that we have to get to. And it's about 12 kilometers of dirt. And when it rains like it does now, the road is super muddy. So it shouldn't be too bad tomorrow. I don't expect rain tonight, although we might get some. If we do, it's going to be a muddy drive tomorrow morning when we leave to go to the city. And I've only got a 2-wheel drive truck. It's not a 4x4. So I'll be slipping in a slide and spitting mud. My truck is lifted with big tires on it, but that doesn't mean it's going to get through it all. But the condition of the road is in today. I rode the quad down it today. The road is okay. It's a little muddy, but my truck can handle it just fine. So we're going to the city in the morning. Nice to meet you too. You're from India. Ah, namaste. All right, you take care. Nice to meet you too. Please subscribe. Come back and see us. You subscribe, and then I'll see your subscription. I'll subscribe back to your channel as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm back. All right, subscribe ready. Thank you, thank you. User says, try Australia. I have been to Australia, user. I spent 6 weeks working out of Laverton, living in Melbourne and working in Laverton. Driving on the wrong side of the road on a vehicle with a stick shift that was on my left side. I had to shift with my left hand, drive with my right hand. Okay, I drove your vehicles down there. No, thank you. I'll stick with American cars and Philippines driving because you know what? I did it for 6 weeks. I only was on the wrong side of the road 3 times. When I would leave the apartment, for some damn reason, I'd get in the right lane. And then I'd see someone coming at me. Oops, yeah. Get over in the left lane and drive. You're on the wrong side of the road. So, yeah, you wake up real quick when you got headlights coming at you, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I did 6 weeks in Melbourne. And I love the country. I like the drive, although there was quite a bit of traffic coming into Melbourne. From Laverton, coming back every afternoon was horrible. But, I'm in no hurry to go home. I'm not in a hurry to get back to the apartment. There's nothing going on there. So I just enjoy the drive. I mean, even if I was in bumper-to-bumper traffic, it's okay. Just enjoy the drive, I did it for 6 weeks. Drive it every single day. I drove it 7 days a week for 6 weeks because my job required that I be there for 7 days a week. We were doing testing in a laboratory. What's up, Big Daddy Gooey? How are you? My dog, he's sitting right here. He's not doing so well. He's doing a little better, I guess. And he's eating chicken bones. I fed him chicken bones tonight, and he ate them all. So he likes meat and bones, but he's still feeling a little bit sick, you know? He's okay, though. He's right here. Chaos up there, he's doing fine, but Smokey's the one that's kind of hurting. I think he got a little poison meat or something, but maybe it wasn't enough to hurt him, to kill him, you know, because he's not vomiting or anything that I've seen. So he's just lethargic, not himself. But if a dog comes in the yard, he is himself. He will jump right up and start barking at him. So yeah, he's getting better. I figure he's getting better. Anyway, we're going to head to the... Hello, Vic. How are you? Chicken bones will kill your dog. Yeah, they've been telling me that for 100 years. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 65 years old. I heard that all my life. I've never lost a dog to a chicken bone. However, we had a guy here in the village who was drinking and was eating chicken and swallowed a chicken bone. And 3 days later, he died. Now, however that chicken bone affected him, it affected him and he died. Hello, Char, how are you doing? Welcome. You're from the Philippines. Welcome, sir. I'm ready to come to the Philippines once I can get approval from my job. All right, well, welcome to the Philippines then, when you can. That's cool. Why don't you just take a vacation? Do you need approval from your job? Are you military? Zippity 888. Me neither. I've got pig, dogs, and they eat drumsticks like candy canes. Yeah. I never had a problem with my dogs or pigs eating chicken. Ever. Yep. Bradley, I don't want to go over to your channel right now and take a look at your jackass, okay? Sorry, I'm going to stick with my channel for now. Thought they would tear up their intestines over time. No. I've never seen a dog die from eating a chicken bone. But I don't know what happened to this guy. I'm serious. He ate chicken bone. He got in his throat or something. And he didn't go to the doctor for 3 days. When he went to the doctor, he was in the hospital. He wasn't there but a very short time and he died. His mother died. He was here for the funeral. And a funeral in the Philippines, as you guys know, lasts 10 days long. Okay? 10 days of drinking and partying and eating and playing cards and gambling and blah, 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 right? Well, he was down there drinking and partying and eating chicken, and he swallowed that bone. I don't know what bone he swallowed. Don't ask me that, because I don't know. I wasn't down there drinking with him. I just heard what happened. And 3 days later, not only did they have the funeral going on for the mother, but since the relatives were there, they started the 10-day funeral proceedings for him to bury him up here in the village also. Very sad. Here for his mother's death, and then he dies. That was very sad on the family, you know? Yep. I don't know what Bradley... Bradley, as long as he didn't talk any more crap, then I hope he starts respecting the channel. If not, then I'll give him the boot on the next time he opens his mouth. All right. Goodbye, Bradley. Enjoy your life. Yeah, let him just be disrespectful in the hidden box. He ain't coming back. So they get stuck in your throat. Yeah, probably died of heart attack or other system failure. It could have been. I don't know. Hey, Guppy, how are you? Welcome. So anyways, yeah, I don't know what caused his death, but he died, and that was the end of that. See you never, Brad. Yeah. You know, he couldn't even come in here and say hi. He had to come with some dumbass freaking remarks. You know, I put up with the first one. I'm waiting for him to calm down a little bit because we're just talking about normal things. And he came in with another one. And, yeah, you know what? Goodbye, idiot. Walk the plank, exactly. All right. Hello, 1 star. Thank you. Anyway, it's been a good day. We got a lot of progress done on the house down there. They didn't get the third post hole dug yet. I don't know why they didn't dig that out today. They've got, am I wrong? Maybe they did get it done. I'm going to get a flashlight and go see. I don't remember now. I remember the two, but I don't remember the third one being done. Let me ask Charm. She was down there. Did they get the third post hole done, Doug? The 3 posts. Did they get the third one dug or no? Down there.
What?
The third one down in the corner? They never got it dug, did they? I don't think they got it done. So I will just go see. I got a flashlight. We've got a lot of progress going on the house today. They're forming the walls up for the closet and the CR. They're doing that right now. They got the 2 post holes dug. They got the for the footing for the wall that's going on the so that's going up for the wall and 2 windows in the master bedroom. Whoa, June bugs. And then this wall of the closet, this is going to be a walk-in closet here, seated and walk-in closet here. So you'll come from the master bedroom here. You'll have 2 steps coming up. You'll come into the closet and then turn here, this direction. There'll be a door here for the CR to open. And then when you come into the CR, you'll have a sink with a mirror either here or on this wall. Sink with a mirror here, toilet here, shower over here. Okay, and then the wall will be here dividing, and then this whole section over here will be a closet. So that's the plan. And then the front, I'll go in the front door. That's tough showing you guys at night, but anyway, we'll show it to you. Okay, this is the front of the house. If you're walking up, this is going to have a porch coming out 6 feet, maybe 6, maybe come out 8. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what 6 looks like. I think it's like right about here. About 6 foot is right there. Then we'll come across here. Just a front porch area here. You can sit and relax in the front. The front door will be here. Maybe you'll see the cement here. And when you come into the front door, the post will have a L-shaped counter here for the kitchen with a sink right underneath the window here. Okay, this is your kitchen area there'll be a countertop here with a sink right there, and then a stove top here, and then right here will be another counter going across this wall here. See, this is the wall right here. We've already dug the footing hole. Okay, so this wall here will have a counter that comes this direction. Here will be your dining area, right in this corner. It will be like a dining area for a table and chairs. Okay, somewhere right out to about here. And then this area on this side, the little bit area on this side can be your living room, you know. I don't know where, if somebody wants to watch TV, I don't know where you'd put a TV unless you put it in your master bedroom, you know, because I don't know which way they'd situate their bed. They got a window here and a window here. So you could probably, if you want a TV, you want to watch TV, probably the wall that's going to be right here is going to be perfect on the inside of the bedroom to put a TV right there. Okay, so the water is already coming in. We already have water, that pipe right there. You see that black tube right there? That's the water that comes down that feeds to the green shack down here. That's also going to feed water down to this one from one common source up at my well, way up there. So water's here, power's here already. I've got power up here. We just need to, I'll show you what we got. We just got to run the power cord properly. We'll put in a small breaker panel here. Okay, right here, the power will come in right here, and then inside we'll put a breaker panel right inside, either on this side or this side, inside the house. Well, probably this side here. We'll bring the power down inside and put a small breaker panel there to control the different appliances in the house, outlets, lights, aircon, things like that. Because at some point we're going to make provision for the ability to put an aircon in the master bedroom too. But right now it's so close to the beach. I mean, you see the greenhouse there. The beach is, just the other side of that greenhouse. So it's very close to the beach. And it's going to be a pretty good size little bungalow. It's going to this is all going to be covered. From right here is our corner post where my light is. So if you look here, you see this post straight out to here where I'm standing. This whole area here is going to be covered, cemented, and we're going to remove this coconut tree. This whole area will be cemented and covered, and probably end up being like a motorcycle parking, or if you have a small car, you can park a car in here, whatever, It's going to be like a little garage area that you can park in. That's what it's for. Or they can go out here and on the cement area, we'll make water provisions. You have the pipe right there, the water pipe coming out. I'll make provision for a water faucet here so that they can have a faucet outside to do laundry or whatever. It's going to be a cute little bungalow. It's getting there, though. You see how much work we've done. I mean, it's this wall went up today. That over there got dug. They finished up the footing here. This wall got put in halfway. So they're really humping it pretty good. The guys are busy. It's looking really good. We got plenty of sand. We got the Chariot, our workhorse right here. The roofing metal is here. Hollow blocks, we got plenty. All these hollow blocks here. We got tons of hollow blocks here. So we got plenty of everything to finish the job. If we don't, we'll make more. All the other rest of the roofing's over here. All the steel is here for the trusses. All the steel, we're using it for scaffolding as well, but this is going to be the metal for the trusses for the roof. We got 2x4 and 2x3s. So all of this tubing you see, that's going to be part of the roof at some point. They're just using it to hold the post straight right now. And they're going to wrap these. The post gets wrapped with roofing material like that. And then you end up with a post that looks like this one. Oh, you can see the like little ridges on it. It looks like it's, you see the roofing marks where the roofing was wrapped around, filled with cement. That's how they do it. Okay, both of the posts. They look like the inside of a roofing material. So that's how we're going to do it instead of using wood forms. And then they're going to put more cement on these to make them square. I don't want them round like that. We're going to square them all up, the whole house. Everything that looks like that's going to get squared up. So it'll look a lot nicer. Still don't know what color we're going to paint it. Charm and I are going to look at tiles tomorrow and decide what kind of tiles we want to put in here, what we're going to use. Up here is going to be, of course, non-slip tile in the CR. The steps will be the same tiles that you cannot slip on because you come out of the CR with wet feet. We don't want you busting your ass down here, So anyway, you'll come out of the CR, you'll be in your walk-in closet where your clothes are, you'll be able to get dressed and everything, and then go down the steps into your master bedroom. So that's how the setup is. Okay, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So anyway, so we had that going on today. What else do we have going on today? Let's see if we can keep Wi-Fi here. All right, guys, I'll just walk up here a minute. Show you how the bacon bits are doing. They're okay. My brother-in-law's up here right now. I guess feeding them. Anyway, tomorrow we got to get the truck out and go drive through the dirt road up there. There's been getting rain for the last couple of days. This is some more of the steel for the, right here, for the trusses. Yeah. No need to keep them? I think Charm wanted to keep 3. See, we got cement delivery today, 50 sacks of cement, plywood for forms. We got cement board here, pipes. Over here, we got tons of steel bar delivered, number 12, number 10, number 8, so we can complete the whole job. This is metal firing. It's in the closet to make shelves with a cement board, and we bought, still don't think we have enough roofing since I want to cover the rest of that parking area. So I'll probably have to buy a few more sheets of blue roofing. What's going on? No keeping?
You can tie there the
Oh.
center.
He's escaping.
Yeah.
Where's he going? Get him back in there with your mother there, buddy. He went right through the gate like it wasn't even there. Come on. Come on, little buddy. There you go, mama. Oh, got another one escape. Why don't we put the block next to the gate?
Come back. Come back.
He's too stupid to go back. Anyway, these are our bacon bits, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bacon bits. All right. Brown and black and white. And all white. We have all white, a couple of them, and then brown, black, and white. Just like their daddy. He's multicolored like that. So, you don't think we should keep any? The bad boy?
Maybe we can tie there the to kanat.
Huh? Tie where?
Beside. Maybe here.
On the gate?
Yeah.
Well, she's really not going anywhere, right? She's not going nowhere. What do you want? So short? Why so short?
Like that only.
She hasn't done anything to make us have to tie her short, though.
But tomorrow morning you can tie it long.
I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to Masbate tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're doing this just for her to give milk to the babies? She might land on one of them here in a minute. Yeah. There you go. Oh, they're done? Looks like they're still trying to get on her. Anyway, baby pigs require constant care because all it takes is mama to lay down and smash them. It's very easy for her to lay down and then the babies are dead that quick. You can lose babies really quick if you don't watch them. So anyway, we're putting them back in their little area so they can go to sleep here. They're not used to the blue. We put this blue thing down here so that when they pee and poop, it kind of goes in down underneath. It makes it a little bit easier for to wash and clean. Okay, all the bacon bits are back in their pen. 7 little bacon bits. All right. Yeah, Luke, if you need help, just let me know. We always got something going on. I need this off of here tonight. Nobody's sleeping. They were sleeping in my truck. Okay. I got to ask Charm, does she want to bring gasol tanks? I got 12 empty gasol tanks down there. Look how muddy my truck is. It's getting ready to get a workout in the mud tomorrow, too. Especially if it rains tonight. I hope it doesn't rain, but boy, it's filthy. I was going to pressure wash it today, and I thought about it. I said, well, I better just wait. It's just going to get mucked up if I wash it. Then it's going to get dirtier tomorrow. I got to do it when I get back home tomorrow. Boy, that truck dirty. I may get it out in the morning, 6 o'clock, and spray it down, because that is really bad. But anyway, I got the pressure washer out tonight, and I filled up the barrel with water, so I was ready to do pressure washing. And I got to thinking about it. I said, well, it's dirty now. I'm going in the mud tomorrow. But as you can see, I got plenty of water here. But that's amazing. Where'd the water go? What happened? Something's going on here, Dan. The barrel, I filled it up today, almost to the top. And now it's way down here again. And there's no leak. Unless those guys cut my line down here on the house where they're working, or unless PK took a shower tonight in the greenhouse. It's not leaking. It's glued. Somebody made a mistake. I don't know. 5 gallons of water missing out of it. Right there, Smokey. Get him. Get him. Right there, Smokey. Get him. Get him, boy. Going back. I'm live again. I'm going to head back to up to the house. I was trying to figure out where my water disappeared to, because it went down since I filled it up today. Yeah, there's no leak here. This goes underground. And from there, it's underground all the way across. Here, there's no obvious leak. The black pipe, the poly pipe, don't have any holes in it unless they hit it with a shovel. I don't think they would have, or they would have patched it. They would have told me, hey, we got to fix this, especially when it's going to be underground. These guys I got it pretty good. Let's look one more place. Okay, it's going here, going there. I'm just going to follow it up. You guys just bear with me and I'll be back at the house in a minute. Okay. The one that I'm concerned about is the one on this blue drum back here. Okay, I'm back. Well, interesting. I did find a leak back here. There's a leak at the blue drum, Dan. The blue drum there is leaking. Leaking. On the valve, where it goes through the barrel, it's leaking. I'm going to show you what I got if you have time. Maybe right now the barrel's almost full, but it's leaking out. I'll show you this one. No. I have a better idea than epoxy. Just a second, I'll show you. Show you what we have to do, Dan. We have to install this bulkhead fitting right here. This one, okay? So
Yeah.
this one, what you need to do is the rubber gasket. The rubber gasket goes on the inside, okay? The rubber gasket goes through just like this. The nut goes on the outside to tighten it up, okay?
It's very big
No,
for the holder.
no. Then, when you got this through then you thread this on
Yeah.
till it's tight, and then that's 1 inch. 1 inch, we reduce to
Maybe
3/4. No, we reduce it to 3/4 and go to the pipe.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I think I have 1 inch male adapters. If not, see if I can pick some up tomorrow so we can complete this whole thing. But remember, the rubber goes on the inside, and this one threads opposite.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys, let me set my phone down. This is counterclockwise thread, okay? Then, let me show you. There, see? To loosen it, you go to the right. That loosens it, okay? It's backwards thread.
Yeah.
So when you put this in, and I think I have another one of these in the garage. I have another one just like this. You may be able to get the second rubber and put it on the outside.
To
even.
make it hole like that big. And the
Yes, you have to make a hole this big.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Before that's very small.
Very small. So you want to make it this size,
Yeah.
slide it in, and then this goes backwards, okay?
Yeah.
To tighten. And then this would go in here. This is the inside of the barrel. This is outside the barrel, and then this goes on the outside. Okay, give me another second. I want to look and see if I have one more. Hey, Rick, how are you? I'll be right back with you guys. Just give me a second. I'll catch up on everybody. I got to look for one more thing because I got to go to town tomorrow. I want to make sure that Dan has everything he needs. Where's the key? Damn. Always got to hunt for something. All right. So this is part of what we had going on today. The rest of what we had going on, we had a guy working over in San Antonio, and Den and I walked over to San Antonio to see how things were going over there. Hold on, maybe it's this one. Oh yeah, here. I just heard a rat over here. Time to get my cat back in here. I got my rat traps, but they ain't catching nothing. My trap's gone. Oh, maybe that's in the attic. He's at the den. And Teflon tape is in the house. Okay, good. All right, I'm done running outside. Here's the second bulkhead fitting I have. There's a rubber here if you want to do two rubbers, inside, outside. So I'll just leave this right here. Maybe tomorrow you can guys to help you, and we can cut the hole a little bigger, carefully, without destroying the hole, and try to get the bulkhead fitting in nice and tight.
But we can not using that brown.
No, he's not using it.
So
He's using the one at his house.
the greenhouse only.
Yeah, greenhouse. It's going to be the greenhouse and the new house. That's going to feed both. Forgot to put the key out here for him for tomorrow. See, Den is the one who takes. He's home, and then when he's not here, he's in Masbate City. Then we have Gaming, the other lady, taking care of the bad boy and the chickens. So now Den's back. He's taking care of him again. Let me go sit down and enjoy the chat with you folks. Catch up on everything. So anyway, the guy was over in San Antonio. We went to San Antonio to check out what was happening over there. And I'll show you what we found over there. We had 3 producing bananas. So I went and got the bananas off of them. We got this big bunch and this big bunch off the 2 of the trees over there. You see how big these bananas are? They're good size. So we got 2 nice bunches of bananas, and these will ripen now. You see one is ripe right there, but it's premature ripe, the yellow one there. You hang them like this, and then you can cut a bunch off. You know, you cut one bunch off like that. There's about 10 bananas or so, 12 bananas. Cut that off, let them get ripe, and then come down and cut some more until you go through all your bananas. So we got a bunch of bananas now to eat. There's one there in San Antonio at the property over there. So I gave the banana hearts to the guy who was working. One guy and this other lady were over there working, cleaning the lot for us. And they're not just cleaning the lot, they're cleaning the lot. They are pulling out by the roots all the shrubs and weeds and everything. They like small little trees, and so they're pulling everything up by the roots. They got their bolo knives, but they're digging all the roots out, and the only thing they're leaving there is the grass, the green grass. As far as I know, they may even dig that up. I don't know. But they're cleaning it down to the bare dirt. That's pretty darn good. You know, the guy told me today, he says, why don't you put flooring on all of this? Why don't you cement everything? Psh, are you crazy? You know how much cement that is? A 200 square meter lot? The garage is there. I checked the Nissan Toronto. It's got a driver's side rear tire flat. Front passenger side is a little bit low. The other 2 tires are, I don't know how I got flat tires. These are brand new tires and wheels. Other than they just go flat sitting there, you know, because they haven't rotated or rolled or anything. So I'm going to jack it up and put air in the tire. I want to get an electric compressor. This is BS. Hand pump? Whew. It's hard to air up a big truck tire with a hand pump. That's meant for a basketball, you know, pain in the ass. So anyway, let me catch up on everything. I see Matt's in the room. We went through Osama here and user 25 talking about Australia. Chicken bones will kill you. Yep. And watching from the Philippines. Thank you, Chard. Gooey says, I'm ready to come to the Philippines. He just needs to get approval from his job. Yeah, we know about the pigs and dogs. They eat that. I've never had an animal die over chicken bones. I can tell you that. In my experience, I've never had that. Somebody else in here, June bug, that's on my shirt. I've had, might have had other people in my chat that says, yeah, my dog died from chicken bones, you know. It's never happened to me. So anyway, Bradley got kicked out, guys. Yep, something else happened. Guppy says, so sorry. Yep. Brad's gone. Hey, Scooby-Doo, are you still with us? Hey, 1 star, how are you? Yep, charming the kids. Hello, everyone. Rick says hello. Yeah, 1 star. That's going to be the new Becca house for now. But I don't know. Rebecca's saying now she's talking about going to Manila for a few months before she travels anywhere else in the Philippines. That's what she said last night. So I don't know exactly what her plans are, but for now, we'll call it that. We can call it anything we want. We'll call it the Lone Star Flag State before long. Guppy says, "Is that your new place?" It's just a rental property, Guppy. That's all it's for. We're building it as a rental. So that's it. We have people who want to come here all the time, and so I figured, what the hell? I might as well just start making some rental properties, and then they can just rent them, stay here as long as they want, whatever they can. Like PK did, he rented the captain's cabin down there, although he has to deal with the. They got a piggery about 100 feet from his house, and the wind blows off the ocean right through the piggery, right to the captain's cabin. At first, he didn't want to rent it because of that. I said, okay, fine, give me the key back. He came back 2 days later and says, oh, it's better now. I'll go ahead and rent it from you. It's probably because he realized if he had tried to go out in town and rent a resort or some other place to live, that he was really going to be screwed because he's going to pay $2,500 a night over there, where he got this place ready to go, CR complete, water, tank I've completed, so he's ready to go over there. All right. Hello, everyone. Luke Soup. Hey, 1 star. How long is Rebecca staying? I don't know that answer, Eric. I don't know. She's planning to retire in the Philippines. Maybe she'll come in tonight and tell us. Yeah, it's going to move along fast. We got to get this one done. Then I got to get the driveway completed down through the house. We got to get the sliding gate done down at the bottom here. The upper one's done. We got to get the lower gate done. As soon as this project's over, the gate will be done. After the gate is done, we're going to move on to the place in Layag, the other beach property. We're going to move on to that 2-bedroom house and see if we can't knock that sucker out before December. So we'll have plenty of places for people to come and visit and stay if they want to visit us. Luke Rose, going to be a nice size, man. Yeah, it'd be nice. It's a studio, more or less a studio. Well, a little better than a studio. I mean, it's going to have a separate master bedroom, living room, dining room, kitchen area. It's going to be very small. But it'll have a nice front porch, all tiled. It'll look nice. It'll be nice when we're done. Josh, hey, how are you, Josh? Welcome. Siru says open. Siru, open. I don't know what open means. Hey, Josh, good morning. Bacons are escaping. No, yeah. They can escape out of the gate of the mama pen when they're supposed to be getting milk in there from her. So obviously they're full already and they're trying to wander around. It's time to put them back in their own pen, let them get on to sleep. I don't think Den will feed them in the middle of the night like the other lady was doing. The other lady was actually sleeping in my truck, sleeping in the back of my truck. And then she was waking up, feed them in the middle of the night, taking care of them. So she was really doing a good job. I think she cost us 1,500 pesos for the 10 days that she was, or maybe for 20 days. Charm was paying her for the time that Den wasn't here in a month. I think it was 1.5. I'm going to need some of your connections over there for things if I can ask for your help. Sure, Luke, do what I can. I'll sort you out a little drink or something. All right. Appreciate you. They're pretty tame. When I had pigs, if you picked them up, they went nuts. Yeah, these are really very, very tame. The mama's very gentle. The babies are gentle and tame. They're all cool. All my pigs are okay. Toto, how are you? Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Times Lab. Thank you. Matthew, good morning. How are you, Matt? Yeah, they're very quiet. Believe me, they were raising hell today. Charm says, the pigs are squealing. Go find out what's wrong with them. I ran down there thinking maybe there's a snake in there or something. Wasn't nothing. They're just hungry. Squealing because they wanted to get over to their mama. She was over there telling them, come on. And the babies, she was up trying to stick her nose over at the babies, and the babies were squealing like they wanted some milk. So we got the help down there and put them right in there with the mama. All right. Big lagging, yeah, I know. Is where I was walking, guys. I was walking down there around that house down there. And out by my pig pen, it's very laggy. Rick, today's July 2, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Yeah, today's July 2. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, today's July 2, so tomorrow is my 30th day. Yep, I think tomorrow I can have a beer. July 3rd. I had a guy in Cebu who just sent me a message. He just was, nothing but bad luck is following him right now, okay? He needs to get past it. He's already had two bad lucks. Usually they come in threes, you guys know that. So, anyway, I gotta wait on the guy. Trying to get the guy to pay me back, that's all. And I need the money just as bad as he does, but he's had a string of bad luck. He hit a motorcycle while he was trying to pull over the side of the road and take a piss. He hit a guy on a bike who was on the right side trying to pass him. Police determined it was the truck's fault. He should have seen the guy. Then he just told me that his boat broke down in a storm. He broke two ribs and a hand. Broke two ribs in his hand somehow from the waves hitting his boat. I don't know. Like I said, he's having a string of bad luck. So anyway, yeah, I'm down to the bottom of the chat. Let me check the chat again because sometimes it just freezes with the lagging, you know. Should filter all. Okay, let's try that. There we go. 2 months, 8 weeks. I have to leave unless an extended visa is approved. So my friend Alistair just told me he has to leave in 2 months from the Philippines unless his extension gets approved. I don't know why. He got married. Why he didn't. I thought he applied for a permanent resident visa. I'll take it up with him later. I don't know what's going on with these people. You know, how long I've been on here? I've been on here a year and a half, almost a year and a half, I think. And I've done nothing but tell people how to survive and how to make it in the Philippines. And I still got guys who don't frickin' listen. What do they think? I'm a dumbass or something? I don't know. PK don't listen to me. This other guy, Alistair, has been here in the Philippines for like 9 years. He don't frickin' listen to me. It's like, what the hell do you do? Maybe he's about to hit his 36-month point. Doesn't he know he can... Oh, his Balikbayan visa expires on 17 August. Oh, fly the hell out of here. Go get your... Just fly out with your wife. Bring your damn marriage license with you, your marriage certificate. Fly out to Singapore, fly back. Stay gone 2 days at a hostel. Sleep in a hostel. Fly back to the Philippines. Get your Balikbayan stamp. Good for another year. You know, they don't make you leave. You just got to do what you got to do, you know. Gene, how are you? Where are you at, Gene? In the Philippines. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. I'm on Masbate Island. Hello, everyone, from Gene Bintad 567. You guys, please go and subscribe to Gene. If you would, I'm going to pin her message at the bottom. Let's help her out. Let's help her grow her channel. If you guys go to Gene at Gene Bintad 567. Good morning, guys. Do they still do Future Farmers of America or the 4-H? That's a good question. Oh, they do both. Yes, both. That's good. Kids need that, you know. That's really cool. Medical certificate might help for an emergency extension. All right. So I sent the guy a message. All right. Welcome, welcome. You're in Cebu. Very nice. Where are you at in Cebu? Michael Dowdy says he can get a tourist visa once his Balikbayan visa expires, but he can only renew for 2 years, not 3. Yeah, he just needs to go fly out of the damn country, you know, because you're going to pay almost as much. Him and his wife can get a cheap ticket to Malaysia or Singapore, you know, go enjoy a vacation for 3 or 4 days, rent a hostel. It's going to cost you a few pesos a night, you know, for a hostel, $14 a night. Very, very cheap. The guy's from Australia. He's got money. I mean, spending money left and right on his house. I know he's got money. He can fly out. So he just needs to fly out with his ID, his marriage license, and fly back with his wife. Both of them can go. Do like Charmin idea. We rent a hostel room. You pay for 2 beds. It's like $14 each per night, so $28 for a night. You stay 2 nights and you fly back. You schedule your flight there and coming back. And because you're Balikbayan, you don't need an outgoing visa because you're married. Now, what I told this guy to do a year ago when he got married was apply for his permanent resident visa. If he had done it and got his probationary permanent resident visa card, like I told him to go apply for, he wouldn't have to leave. I don't know. Some guys never listen, never learn, do it the hard way. All right, very good. I think you missed it, but I got my electrical blueprint layout today. I'll send it over to you. Tell me if I missed anything. I did make some corrections on it, if you don't mind. Yeah, I'll take a look, Matthew. And are you going with 2 gang plugs or 3 gang plugs? 3 plugs or 2 only? Because it's only a little tiny bit more money to put the 3 outlets in, 3 outlet. And it's just as safe, especially if you're running a 20 amp circuit, you know. Anyway, I like the 3 outlet myself. And the other thing I like to do is at the light switches, if I have a 2-stack switch or 2 2-stack switches, I like one of them to be a switch and an electrical outlet right by the door, right by the light switch. Those are nice to have too. And then, Matthew, I don't know if they put it, but if you're going to have cable TV, make sure that your cable box and your electrical outlet for your TV are up where you're going to mount your TV. Okay, you'll have an electrical box down below, and then they can come right up the wall and right behind where you mount your TV, your big screen TV in your room, have them put electrical outlet and cable box there if you're running cable or whatever you're running. And then that way it's already there, already, you know, plumbed in, the wires are all in. So all you gotta do is connect to it. That's really nice when you do that. If you haven't done that on your electrical drawing, I'll take a look at it for you. Yep, $77 to Singapore. Pretty darn cheap, huh? I think Kuala Lumpur is probably about the same. So yeah, he just needs to go out of town, rent in Singapore. Just from the airport, you go down. I can give him the name of the place, the hostel there. I think it's Michael's Hostel. You go there, it's like, I don't know what it is there, $9 or $10 a night. So freaking cheap. And it's right next to the tram. You walk like 100 meters, you're on the tram, go all around the city, bus stops are right there, the tram is right there. You can go anywhere you want. You know, Charm and I went down to Chinatown. We went all the way to the other side of Singapore to the military base, the American base over there. I went to the Navy Federal Credit Union. I went to Deers so I could sign up my daughters on the Deers. And I tried to sign up MJ. I never got a response from the VA. I need to follow up on that. 'Cause I did sign up MJ also. I signed up all 3 of my kids, but I'm not sure if it's on there. I got to make an appointment at the embassy here, or should I say the VA hospital, where they do the services. I need to go get an appointment for them. Verify that all of my kids are on Deers. Get my application for a new retired military ID card, because mine expired in August last year. So I'm almost a year delinquent on getting it, but it doesn't matter. In the entire time I have been retired, okay, ever since I left the USA, I've never even taken the card out. I've never, had to use it at all. Never used it. I don't even know if I showed it when I went in the embassy. I think I just showed my passport that I'm a U.S. citizen, you know? That's all you got to show. I don't think I've even pulled out that retired ID card for anybody. So anyway, yes, I live in the Philippines. I'm on Masbate Island, just a little bit north of you. I've been here in Masbate now since 2020, steady, but I've been coming here since 2012, December 2012. I've been in the Philippines since 2011. I read yesterday that one of the foreigners in Sikihor was an Aussie woman that had been working in a hotel there for 9 years illegally. Wow. They caught him. They got 10 of them, 10 people, all foreigners, overstays and working illegally. That's a shame because Robert's next. I feel Robert's going to be the next one they catch because he's 7 months overstay. If he doesn't go in voluntarily on his own, walk in the embassy and take care of his issue, if they come to the village and they catch him, he's going out in handcuffs. He's going to go straight to Taguig jail until he can resolve his overstay. And he's over there crying he ain't got no money. And I don't know, Josh, if you saw the latest post by Rosalind. Did you translate it? Maybe you should look at our princess's latest post, her story. Take the words and translate it and see what it means. Nothing but issues. Hello, Michael Dowdy. How are you? Michael Dowdy is here also in the Philippines. 3, almost everything here is 3 now. Good, good. Wonderful. Yep. And always plumb extra light switches, you know. Like if you want to do the colored lights, under counter lights, are you doing colored lighting? Under cabinet lighting? Things like that. That always looks really cool. I don't know if you saw mine the other night, Matthew, but I have 2 different light switches. I have 2 different under or colored lights, should I say. One's not under counter. One's in my liquor cabinet, and the other one's under the counter. Cable, but power and internet will be at every TV on the wall or fireplace. Well, very good. Nice. Michael Dowdy. He's asking what island you're on, Michael. He says, I'm fine, Michael. Lucia, watching from the Philippines. Where are you, Lucia? Welcome. Michael's in Tablas Island in Romblon. Very nice. I like Romblon. It's very nice over there. Yep. Very, very nice. Not many foreigners at all. Yeah, me, I prefer not to be around foreigners personally, guys. I know it seems strange that. See this, Matthew, right here? I did this to my house. I got a light on right here, though. Let me turn the curly Q light off, and I'll show you. See, I got this one at the bar, lighting up the liquor cabinet, and then I have this one that's over here in the kitchen, under counter light, and changes colors. And you can change them to whatever you want. You know, you can leave these on just like a night light, so people can walk through, go to the CR, go through that door, go to the CR. And they don't use, these are LED, they don't use much power at all. You know, this one I got a remote. You can flip the lights to all, do all kinds of weird stuff. So this one is not doing what it's supposed to do. This is supposed to go amber. Oh yeah, it's doing it now. Amber, white, and then off-white. It's got 3 different colors to it. It really gets bright. So anyway, I just did this for decoration. It looks nice under the counter, under the cabinets. Right above Borica, yep. That's why if you go to Cataclan or you go to Kalibo, you can shoot right from there over to Tablas Island and onto Romblon, onto Mindoro or Batangas, and down to Manila. Very easy from that way. Yep. Good evening, R. Cole. How are you? Michael Dowdy, mostly German expats there. Oh, that was weird. Something fell off the clothesline. Rain in Palawan. Oh no. can't remember if I have her on Facebook. All right, Josh. She's our princess. Our princess is her new name for Rosalind, Robert's girlfriend. Jean says, hello, Josh. Hello back, Jean. Not color light, but yes, lights on the cabinets and some to backlight along with lighting in the baseboard. Very nice. All right, that'll look very, very nice. Hey, Keshri, how are you? Welcome. Jean says, very beautiful host. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Jimmy John, hello. Studio 54 kitchen. Okay, John Travolta. Thanks for the floating heart, Keshri. Thank you so much. Hi, Michael. Hi, everyone from Jimmy John. Good morning, Jimmy. Welcome to the chat, Jimmy. Did we wake you? Hi, Kim, 1960. Thank you for the golden coin. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Kim. Welcome. So we're just enjoying the evening tonight. It's Thursday. Bad news for the guy we're going to go file a case against tomorrow. But yeah, it's cheaper and faster to shoot over to Mindoro, especially if you're taking a car. Yes, that's the way to go, guys. If you're going from Kalibo, I think it's Kalibo or Cataclysm 1, then you take the ferry from there going over to Tablas Island and then on the Romblon. The to-go ship is the way I went to Romblon at one time, but the to-go ship quit running. It used to run from Manila. You get on the to-go ship down in Tondo, and then you would ride the to-go ship all the way around, and you would go to Romblon for a couple hour layover, picking up passengers, and then on to Masbate Island. But they quit that route. That one's not running anymore. Hi, Jean. Hello, Kim. Good morning, Jimmy. Overslept, overdid it a little bit last night. We won 2-0, USA. All right. Awesome. Anderson says, have a good activity. Thank you, Anderson. Hell yeah, still in it. Yes, that's very nice. If you guys haven't subscribed to Jean Ben Todd yet, please do so, guys. I'm going to post Kim up here, 1960. If you guys can also, please go over. Let's subscribe to Kim. Where are you from, Kim? Welcome, welcome. I'm in the Philippines. Kay Cherie's in the Philippines. Beautiful Soul hasn't made it in tonight. But we have a lot of guys here who are coming to the Philippines. Michael Dowdy is here on Tablas Island. Who else was here? Kay Cherie, Jean Bentad is here in the Philippines. So we got a number of people here from the Philippines right now. That's very awesome. South Carolina. Wow, I used to live in South Carolina, Kim. I was stationed in Charleston, South Carolina from I went to Pascagoula Shipyard in 79. We left in 80. I was stationed in Charleston from 80 until 83. 3 years in South Carolina. I don't go live because I'm too shy. Well, we had another person, Kim, who used to tell me that. And I just talked to him one time. We just talked about it. Because, females, when you have a live channel, you guys do really, really well. Okay? Females, if I put my wife on here, the super chats and the gifts go crazy on the channel. Everybody loves Charm. She's just being lazy right now to get on my channel. She's shy too. But if you can get over your shyness and just kind of learn to talk to people, it's okay. I mean, everybody here is shy in their own way, I'm not shy, but a lot of people are shy. I know a lot of guys in here that are shy who don't want to get on their channel and chat on live chat either. But I find that it's kind of fun, exciting to share my day with you folks and let you guys see what we're doing over here in the Philippines. It's really, really fun. So we did a lot today. I walked across that Kawayan Bridge. You guys remember that one? In Kinyanadutai. Let me see if I got a picture of it real quick so I can show Kim what it looks like. I don't think she's ever seen it. Give me just a second, guys. Let me go here. Put a couple of boards there to walk on. And today, coming back, it was okay, slippery, but okay going. And on the way back, it had started raining. And so we were walking through the mist. And when you get on bamboo like this, when it's raining, it is very slippery. And we were carrying a big bunch of bananas back. I don't know if you saw the bananas I showed earlier, but that's the bridge I walked across today to go over to my other property over there on the other, in another barangay. So I went over and picked up a couple of bunches of bananas. You came in a little late. I don't think you saw them. I'll show you what I got this morning. It's very good bunches of bananas. They're really going to be turning ripe pretty soon. Maybe a week. They start turning yellow. Then we'll have more than we know what to do with. I'll have to start eating them quick. Let me turn this camera around here. There you go. I got this bunch of bananas and this bunch of bananas today. Pulled them off 2 of the trees. I got another bunch about the same size over there still. So we have a lot of fruit here where I live. And that's one of the beautiful things about living in the Philippines. You have a lot of vegetables and everything. It's really, really nice. I'll show you what's on my counter. Just hanging out on my counter now. I have papaya, which is already ripe. I have upo, vegetable. Okay. I've got the green yellow mango, the big mangoes. They turn yellow like this. Okay. And then I've got the green mango, Indian mangoes. Bunch of these. Okay. Then what else we got in here? Of course, we have ginger. Somebody was supposed to make me ginger beer. Been promised me that for a year. Bought a whole bunch of ginger and he never made nothing. So this is banana heart. This is what the banana looks like when they start dropping out of the plant. They look like this, bananas. And these will fall right out. They're no good. That's why the heart, when he drops down, down, down. He won't be producing. All these will just fall out. So you can just take these. I mean, they're good to eat, but you can just take these once they open up like this. You can just throw them away. Throw them out in the garden, let them decompose. Fertilize your garden. So my garden is very easy to hit. I just open the window and like that. Throw it right out the window. I throw my eggshells out there. I throw my biodegradable stuff right out in the garden. And of course, we got a bunch of potatoes here, but we have no eggs, so Charm could not make me potato and egg today. So then here's the Teflon tape. Then for the bulkhead valve, it's right here. I'll leave it right there. All right. You can mod Topless Mike has got a channel. All right. Take care, Mike, over here. Michael Dowdy. All right. Thank you. 1 star. Appreciate it. All right. Kim I'm in upstate South Carolina. Okay. My sister-in-law, Charm's sister, my wife's sister, lives in Florida right now, but she's moving to North Carolina really soon. Probably pretty close to you. You're in the upside of South Carolina. Where do you live in South Carolina, Kim? What area? I've been all the way up there, past Columbia, up to, what's the name of that town I went to? I am trying to remember. It used to be an old cotton mill town. It's up in the north part of South Carolina. And they used to have a cotton mill there. I forgot the name of it now. God, it's been years. Anyway, one of my ex-wives had a bunch of relatives there, so we went there to visit the relatives. And I forgot the name of the town. Totally forgot it now. Oh well, maybe you'll remember it. Maybe you can help me with that. Jose, welcome. Good evening. Hello, hello. Michael, I ride a small bus or van. Yeah, you know, we were just talking to Charm's sister-in-law today, Charm's sister today, and she said the lawyer screwed up the documents on the new house we just bought. He didn't put the correct address he used another address. I guess he was trying to use that old form or something. So he didn't update the address that we bought. He left the other address on the form, and the BIR caught it. When she went in to pay the taxes on the property, the BIR caught it. And then also found out that because the other lady had not registered it properly in her name, the other lady has 177,000 peso fine she has to pay, the one we bought the house from. So she's got to pay 177,000 fine because she didn't register it on time, and then she resold it to us. So wow, big old thing, you know. I've seen the bamboo bridge. Yeah, I wanted Kim to see it. You see what we walked across today. I ride the van on Mindoro from Rojas to Califan. All right, very nice. The van gets right on. You get out on the ferry, you walk around, whatever. Then when they get ready to leave, you go off the pier, hop back in the van, then go on your way, right? See, that's the way to do it. That's nice. Banana nana, yeah. She said hi. Yes, papaya salad. Well, this one's a little bit too ripe. So this one's probably going to be papaya shake if she'll make it. It went from green yellow, where she could have made it into papaya salad, right? Pickled papaya. Instead, now it went to yellow. Now it's ripe. Now it needs to be made into shake. Yeah, we'll have papaya shake one of these days. I don't always take the car to Manila because then you have to drive in Manila and worry about parking. That is the downside. Driving in Manila, trying to find parking, what a pain in the ass. I'd rather do public transportation any day of the week. And if I have to go to Manila again anytime soon, I'm not going to take my truck next time. This time, because I had 30 solar street lights to bring back, I had a refrigerator cooler to bring back, an electric bike, a bunch of freaking clothes that all the relatives wanted to give back here to the village. So my truck was full. But the next trip I go, it won't be with the truck. It cost me 25,500 pesos for back and forth on the ferry. Going cost me 12,500, and coming back, the guy charged me 13,000. Kind of weird that he charged 13. He said 12.5 was for the smaller trucks. So because mine's lifted a little bit, crazy, huh? So anyway, he charged me an extra 500 pesos. But I'm not going to do it again. You're in Greenville. Oh yeah, Greenville. I almost got the name of that. It's right there by Greenville too. It's a small little cotton mill town that they shut the cotton mill down. And so everybody pretty much lost their livelihood. A bunch of old folks live there. I forgot the name of it. Dang it. Mintic, how are you? Good evening. No potato and eggs right now, but tomorrow I'll be in the city. I'll pick up some eggs. I only got 2 eggs out there. Right now I got 2 eggs sitting there, but probably just let MJ have those. He's always crying for eggs. Be right back. All right. Jimmy Johnson, Fort Mill, South Carolina. And that's not it, but close to that area. God, I'd have to get on a map to find it and look now. Now I've got my curiosity because I forgot the name of it. And the one I forgot the other day in Florida by Tampa, that's Plant City. I remember that now. That one was where I was staying there in Plant City, working on apartments over there for my ex-girlfriend here. She had apartments in Plant City. But the one in South Carolina, God, if I can remember it now. Anyway, you know, you've been through it when you say one of my ex-wives. Yeah, one of them. One of the 3. No, I've always said if I go through it again, I won't get married. I would just go and enjoy life and not worry about women and get married to them. And I would just be single the rest of my days. I could care less. If it happens to me again, I'm done. I quit. Because that means I'll have to start all over again. And if I got to start all over again, hopefully my daughter will say, hey, you can live in my house. You know, something like that. But I don't plan on it. Charm and I are doing just fine, guys. Hello, usual suspects. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Reread. How are you? How's Mindanao? He's over Mindanao. He left Marawi. Now he's up in Parang, up in the mountains in Mindanao. I got to have the beach, Reread. I can't live in the mountains. I mean, I can only take so much of the mountains, and then give me the beach. I just find there's so much more to do in the beach, you know? But I wouldn't mind going in the mountains and do a little prospecting. However, every time you go in the mountains, everybody's got their eyes on you, especially if you got a gold pan in your hand. You know, they want to know, what is he doing? If you find some, you'll have the whole village in there panning for gold or whatever. So I just say, never mind. I just don't do it. I made some friends on TikTok from the Philippines. Very good, Kim. There's a lot of good people from here. You'd be surprised how many people on social media from the Philippines. Everybody. All the Filipinos are in TikTok. Even my daughter does TikTok, or used to. I kind of got him to the point where now Charm said no more Minecraft because it messes with the kids' eyes, the pixelation. So we got rid of the TikTok from everybody's phone. That was the first one I got rid of. The next one we got rid of was the Roblox. And now the next one is going to be Minecraft. So that one's going to go away from the TV and from their phones and their tablets. They're not going to be able to do that. I can't remember what part of the Philippines they're from. Okay. Actually, Kim, the Philippines is pretty good size when you think about it. All the different islands we have, there's many. So they can be from Manila, from Cebu, from Mindanao, and then those are the big cities. All right. And then from the other smaller islands, like where I live, Masbate, Panay Island, Mindoro, Tablas Island, Romblon. Tablas is very small when you even compare it to Mindoro or you compare it to Masbate Island. Sibuyan Island, there's a lot of islands. There's 7,600 islands that make up the archipelago of the Philippines. It's a lot of islands here. And if they count every single rock that's sticking up above the ocean at high tide, I bet I got 10 islands right here, just off my beach. A bunch of little rocks sticking up. That's probably what they're doing. They're counting every little rock that's above the ocean. I don't know how they're defining an island, you know, here in the Philippines. But hello, Blizz. Good morning. Good evening to you. Or good morning to you. Good evening to me. Dino Lou's Bistro on Woodruff Road. They're a friend of mine. Very nice. I said the same thing last time. Never again. Famous last words. Yeah, but you know what, Michael? I don't know. At my age, I don't feel like I want to do it again. I don't want to start all over. I'll just, if it ever came to that, I would just find a cheap little place to live and just go out and enjoy my life. You know, not look for women. Just enjoy my life, what I like doing, you know, going fishing and things I like to do. I'm surprised you won't have a mutiny on your hands taking those games away from the kids. It's difficult, Reread, to take them away. But we want the kids to understand that the games we're taking away are bad for them, and we prefer them to be outside playing. And even though there's jellyfish in the ocean, Ella and MJ both were swimming today in the ocean. They came back at dark. So they were out there swimming in it, not worried about the jellyfish, I guess. Yeah, Michael, laughing at Michael. Tablas is 64 kilometers long and 15 kilometers wide. Takes 4 hours plus for a round trip. Yep. What's the population? I'm curious, Michael. What's the population you got there? Anyways, we got Michael Dowdy down here. I'm going to replace Kim now, put Michael Dowdy. If you guys can please go subscribe to his channel. I'm just going to go right up the list. From Michael, I'll go to One Star, go to Reread. To all you guys who are in Blizz, we'll get her on there. We'll pin you guys so people can see your name and go to your channel. Much appreciated. And Kim, did Did anyone look at Kim's channel for me? 1 star. Also, do me a favor, 1 star. Go ahead and check Blizz and reread for me. I know Reread's been with me a long time. He's already a mod. But Blizz isn't the mod right now. She's I keep her green. You guys that are members, I like your green color, honestly. If you need to be a mod, just tell me when you come in. Those that are green are members, and I'll mod you. And then I can always remove the mod, so I don't keep too many on there. Marie, Jocelyn, Robin, hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you. Jose, hello, welcome. Welcome, Jose. I'm just backing up real quick. Mintik is from Samar. Hello, Mintik. La Chica from Samar. Samar is a nice little island. Leyte is a nice place to visit. Good evening, good evening. Greenville area. So we got a lot of people coming in tonight from the Philippines. That's really good. I appreciate if everybody likes and subscribes. No need to subscribe to me. I just like fish balls. Yeah. It was funny, guys. We're out fishing one day. I'll tell you what he's referring to. We're out fishing one day, and he says, maybe we should name the people in the chat after the different fish you catch. Well, the very next fish we caught was a carajo. And with carajo, we make fish balls. So Jimmy John changed his handle to Jimmy Fishballs John. I don't care to be a mod. Okay, Blizz. All right. We really appreciate all the support you give us, too. Appreciate it a lot. I don't do things. All right. I like your green color anyway. Kim, if you want to sign up as a member on the channel, it's real cheap. You just click on the $sign and it brings up the membership. And it's like, I think from the USA, it's like 99 cents a month or something like that. What you got in the box, hon? Oh, this is my daughter, Micah. She's my firstborn, 12 years old. She's born in September 8th, 2013. I don't know what she's doing out here. Are you sleepwalking?
No. I just did my assignment.
Oh, you're done with your assignment?
Yep.
Well, why are you playing with the box?
I wanted to fix it how they fix it in the malls.
In the
The
mall?
one that they do like this.
Yeah. No. Like this. That one goes down. This one goes up, and it goes underneath.
Oh, yep.
There you go. She's just trying to figure out how to put a box together. Yeah, just like that. Just shove it in there and push it down. There you go. You got it.
And there's no hole. There's like a little bit of hole, but you
Yeah.
can put an animal there.
That's where you can put the bug. I just had one on me a minute ago. A June bug. He flew on. It was on my shirt. So I flicked him off real quick. She found one on the porch. We're getting June bugs up here. The girls like to play with them. Ella loves playing with them because she likes the feel of their little claws climbing on her fingers.
It's July, but it's still June bugs.
I know. This is beginning of July, July 2nd.
It's June,
I know.
Papa.
You know what one of the most popular holidays in the USA is?
Papa.
July 4th, Independence
Oh,
Day.
yeah. Papa, look.
What?
I got a profit score here. But you know what? Up to 45.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The
Very
one that I
good.
did last night, the one that I had to write here.
Yeah, you got a perfect score?
Yep.
Awesome. Micah's doing really good in school. At least she's studying this year, which she didn't do last year in grade
Last
7.
year is still-
Now grade 8, she's studying, so I'm real proud of her. Her grades are getting up there. All right. Box of Beatles, yeah. Yeah, Kim, that's her name, Micah. M-I-C-H-A. Yes. Say hi, Micah.
Hi.
Say hi, Micah. Anyway, Micah's grade 8, guys. And you know what is so nice about being a stay-at-home dad? It's nice because I get to watch there's a June bug flying around. He landed over there.
You at me.
Right there, he landed upside down. He needs help. Flying again. They always flip upside down. Then they die.
It's trying to fly away, that's why that's it.
Flip him over. Grab him on his back.
See, it's trying to fly.
Push him this way. I know he's trying to fly. You got to pick him up. Pick him up. There he goes.
I don't want it to stick on my clothes.
I know. He stuck on my shirt earlier.
It's
Just
hard to
throw
get
him.
them.
Throw him out. Throw him hard.
No, my classmates want these.
Okay, well, give him to him then. All right. Yeah, you got her name right. That's Micah. Do the kids do spider fights there? Keep
Yep.
them in a matchbox. Yes, they do, 1 star. In fact, MJ's always
Papa,
looking for spiders
That
too.
kid that like broke his finger,
Yeah?
they had to bring him to the hospital to stitch his finger up.
The one got the nail in his finger?
Then he pulled it because it was like underneath his like skin
Right.
and all the things.
Yeah.
Then he pulled it out, which got even bigger. Then it was like bleeding all over his.
Yeah, well, you should have seen my leg bleed when the dog bit me. You should have seen the blood coming out of my leg. I swear he hit a
A
vein.
lot.
Yeah, all the way down my leg. Covered my leg. I had to go in the ocean to wash the blood off. It was a lot of blood.
Because his.
And it bled for
finger,
2
Papa,
hours out of my leg.
Like, did you know what Chubby told us?
Puncture wound.
If he's like moving it, it will like bend because it like hit the bone, then it like fractured the bone a little bit.
Well,
He's lucky that
yeah, a guy was playing at our school trying to get mango.
then he got a stick with a
And
nail. Then when
He threw
was-
the stick with the
then
nail, and somehow the nail went. The bug got you, huh? It's flying around. Another June bug. There it comes. Up, upside down the tile again. Save it for your friend. He sat here all night, catch these suckers. As long as the light's on, they keep coming. The June bugs. Is that a red one or a brown one?
brown one, the nice one.
The nice ones?
But they stick on you a lot.
Yeah, well, put them in the box.
See? It's sticking.
Put them in the box. He's sticking to the piece of paper right now. Flick him off. Just flick him. Okay, we got 2 in the box. Yeah, the kids here. Cool, reread. Kids in my village, some of the adults were all doing spider fights in the matchbox. Cool.
Well, here they do boxing at the school. They like fight at the school, Papa. They're fighting all the time at the school, Papa.
Boxing?
Nope.
What, spiders?
Real fighting.
Oh, real fighting. Oh.
Because of problems. Because of-
Kim, I have 3. I have 2 daughters, Micah and Ella. Tell your
I don't
sister.
sleep.
Oh, she's sleeping?
She's like curled up in the corner. Because the aircon's on.
Okay, well, can you turn it off?
Papa, do you know what?
Is it cold? Turn it off, please.
Do you know what's the sound? A frog.
Okay,
It's a frog.
okay. I have 3, Kim. I have 2 girls and a boy. My girls are 12, 10, and my boy is 5. Yes. Spider eats mosquitoes. Yes, they do.
Papa, look, this is
Hello,
funny.
Oliver Rust. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello, South
Hey, Sam.
Kalimantan. How you doing?
He said his dog doesn't bite. Look,
Oh.
that's the drawing. That's
Trying to bite him, huh?
yep.
Okay, go play. I'm on my live. All right. Lanmar, hello. Good evening, Lanmar. Welcome back. Greetings from Indonesia. Thank you. Thank you. I will go to Indonesia one of these days. I have a friend over there who has an island. He has a resort off the mainland on an island. He's got 2 resorts over there. And he invited me that
There's
when I
4.
come, he would like to meet me and I'll stay at his resort. He's going to do me a good favor over there because I was doing him good favor with product he was trying to buy, some of the products I sell over here from the USA. So break out the nail color and paint the beetles. That's a great idea, Josh. I got to tell Ella that. She can paint them different colors. And next year, see if they ever come back. I don't know how long they live. Do they just go out and die or do they live? They're like assassins, yeah. Ray, the Mean Machine. Hello, hello, welcome. You were traveling. Where'd you go, Ray? Playing with spiders sounds like a horror movie or Spider-Man movie. Ray says, hello, South. Hope you've been well. Yes, Ray, been really well. Yeah, we got a lot of lizards around here, Cherie, but we're -2 lizards. They were probably about this long. Somehow my cat got a hold of both of them last night, and there were 2 lizards, tails missing, laying dead in the hallway when I got up this morning. Right in front of the door where you're going to be sleeping. Oh, yep. They eat insects, but my cat likes to play with them too. And he got them. All right, Rick says, hey, Ray, good evening, Cookie Monster and everyone. Hello, beautiful soul. So anyway, that's another thing I did today, guys. I've been busy. Today, I finished all the dough and made cookies. And one of the cookies I made was a big one, big old Cookie Monster cookie. I had the dough left. I didn't have enough to put a big pan. So I made one big cookie, stuck it in a small pan, and put it in the oven and cooked it. And gave it to Charm. She wanted one that was more crispy. She wanted it burnt. Well, I didn't burn it. I got it brown on the bottom. That was it. And I put it up in the pan. It was the first one gone. Everybody ate it. I told this for her. She ate like half of it and left the rest there. And my brother-in-law ate it. I ate some. Mike ate some. We all ate some. So, yep. Assassins won. Hey, beautiful soul. Where's my jacket? People power. Well, Lanmar, I'm not sure if you're aware what happened. Until we get to know people, I took all the jackets away from everybody because somebody was using their jacket to screw the channel. They were coming in. You see how smooth the channel's running tonight? Well, when this guy was in the channel, it wasn't running smooth. He was hiding all the members. Anybody that was gray, he was hiding them. And I didn't even know it until I started seeing him, until he finally caught up in the chat with me. He was hiding people. I see hidden by. What the hell's going on? I looked for the guy, and he's not in the channel. He was hiding and coming in. The other guy that was doing it was coming in as a different name, and he used 5 different names of people on my channel as his handle name. Exact. Like if you want to use your name, Lanmar, he would type in at Lanmar-R7B. He would come in, he'd be a moderator, he would just hide people. He wasn't saying hi in the chat. He was in the background, clicking on the people's names and hiding them. Screwing my whole live feed up. So anyway, I got it narrowed down. I unmodded everybody. First time I unmodded 2,000 people. I had over 3,000 mods. Then I unmodded another 500. So now I was at like 954. And he came in 5 nights. And after the last night, I said, that's it. I took everyone's mod away because I don't know who he was. So I removed it for everybody. Now, gradually, I'm putting people back in. People that are members, people who are showing interest in the channel. They have a channel, they have content, they're growing their channel, they have subscribers. Then we know that they're trying to be a legit channel. And also just so happens that the 2 main suspects I had for who was doing this to my channel had channels of their own and a lot of subscribers. So I just said, well, you know what? YouTube doesn't like you to have a bunch of people subscribing to each other because they're blue. They don't like that. YouTube doesn't like that. They have an algorithm that will reduce the number of views in your channel if everybody's a moderator. I bet you didn't know that, huh? But they do. And so that's why I decided, you know what? I'm going to take away all the mods. I'm going to get 5 only. And then gradually I started putting people back as mods who I know are good. Right now, I don't even know how many I'm up to. Okay. So hopefully we won't have any more issues because I've only modded a few and I know everybody that I modded. The other 2 that I suspected for messing with my channel were people that I had modded that I thought I was friends with. And I have no idea why they felt like they wanted to screw with my channel. No idea. Two of them were my main two suspects, and they're still not modded back. Okay. And the guys who they use their names, I wasn't even going to mod back the guys. I put Oliver Rust back as a mod, but he still used, he used 5 names. Well, I put 1 star. No, it wasn't 1 star. It was, who was that he used? Stone Cold. He used Stone Cold, Fox Finding Life, Wolf Finding Strife, Oliver Rust, and there's one other name he used. There's 5 names total. And I wasn't gonna, oh, it was 1 star. Yeah, it was 1 star flag. That was one of the first ones he used. Anyway, I decided I got too many mods. I need to knock these down because I can't keep track of who's who and who's doing what. And this guy can just freely come in. It could be anybody that I mod. All of a sudden takes a dislike to my channel and bang. Thank you, Josh, for the star. Thank you so much. The weather is beautiful here, Lanmar. It's kind of chilly because it was overcast all day, so it's beautiful. Not too hot, not cold, but perfect weather. Perfect t-shirt weather. And fan weather at night. But I think Charm's going to want to run the aircon for a little while, cool the bedroom down, maybe for 2 hours. But the weather's good. Not raining here. I hope it doesn't rain tonight because I have to go to the city tomorrow. It's a 2-hour drive. And I don't feel like driving through muck and mud and rain going to the city, driving for 2 hours through it. It really sucks because the mud puddle. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for the star. All right. Josh Wilson said later 1 star. See you, Rick. Okay, done. Thumbsack. Thank you. Lonmar. Bye, Sir Josh. Uh-oh. Thank you. Thank you. Did Josh leave? Hey, Jeff, how are you? You know me already, sir. I know you a little bit, Lonmar. Will Mellow Mike be back tomorrow? That's the plan. See, for those of you who don't know, I was bit by a dog. Thank you, Josh. Hey, hold on just a second, guys. Give me a second. Hold on just a second. Come on. If you look 1 star right above you at Josh sent a star, you see the little T there? That's not Josh. You see how he did it, guys? Because when you send gifts, see, sent the gift again. You see the T? We know that guy, okay? We know him very well. And his name is Patrick, okay? And the little T there is a little symbol for his YouTube channel. He can't change the T. Just like 1 star can't change the O, okay? Matthew has his picture there. Okay, once you put that stuff, that's your channel, that's you. The handle name is what you're coming in the channel as, at Josh Wilson 1974. Because when I just left, I messaged Josh on Messenger. I said, are you sending stars in the chat? He said, no, that's the imposter. So usually, and it has a T in the circle, the purple circle, that is the imposter that comes in our channel now. And he has been called out a number of times. He gives stars, which goes to the children of the school. Everything in my channel goes to support the elementary school in our village. Right now, that's where it's going. All the money from my channel goes there. Just so you guys know, I don't take money from my channel. Every single thing that comes in, buy me coffees, PayPals, unless you specifically designate where you want it to go. Like Jimmy John when he designated for basketballs the other day. And then we talked about it, figured out maybe we don't want to throw 50 basketballs out there, you know, maybe we'll come up with a better plan. So anyway, this guy has a T in the purple circle, is not Josh Wilson, guys. But it just goes to show you, anybody can take your name and use it as their handle. And it's his exact name, at Josh Wilson 1974. Okay, so it can be anyone's name. You know, he could use my name if he wanted to. He could say, I don't know if they'll let him in this one, but I think he can change his handle to my name, at Thriving Expat, and come in and send me stars if he wants. But if he comes in under my name, or if you see that T, and he does anything other than send gifts, as soon as you see him pop in with a chat, all you mods have my full permission. Just send him hiking. But anyway, he's giving stars, so we'll take his stars while he hides away in the basement. Exactly. Now he has a J icon. Yeah. See, guys, it's the same guy. He's changing the handle on his different channels. He has T, he has J, he has a D. Okay. We already know the guy. We know who he is. J is for Justin. And when you used to go to Patrick's channel and you see Patrick Rayhard, and underneath it says Justin, okay, we know who it is. He's from Pennsylvania. His name is Patrick Rayhard. He loves giving stars to the channel, which helps and benefits the elementary school in our village. So thank you so much, Patrick. Yep. See, you see Josh is blue. The other guy is a gray. He's not ever going to be a blue because he's lost his opportunity, primarily from lying a lot. Well, reread. The dog did not survive, but not because he died of rabies. Okay? The dog was dead the next day because the owner of the dog did not want anyone to prove it was his dog, where he would have had to pay my medical bill. When your dog bites somebody, the barangay will require you to pay their medical bill. When my dog bit 3 different people, my little Shih Tzu I had, he bit 3 different people. Didn't even break skin on them. And I had to go pay their rabies shots. Didn't even break skin on one of the kids, and they still gave him 3 rabies shots. I don't know why. There's no injection site. A bruise on the kid's leg where he hit him. He didn't even bite him, he hit him. And he put a little mark, a little bruise on the guy's leg. Didn't even break skin. I had to pay for 3 shots for the kid, driving back and forth to Masbate City to get the bites taken care of, to get the shots for his bite, just like I did myself. I ended up going 2 of my shots. I went right here in another barangay here. I think Kevin and Kimberly Hughes are from Badass Philippines. Kevin and Kimberly Hughes. I don't know the couple, Kim. I don't. They're probably from Dumaguete, is where I would guess. That's where a lot of couples here end up, is in Dumaguete. A lot of loggers from Dumaguete, Philippines. Mike, he's probably rubbing his micro penis to your face. He's such a weirdo. That guy's weird as hell. I used to have a picture of him. Somewhere I got a picture of that guy still. You guys, if you ever see Patrick, if I ever show you his picture, I'll see if I still got it. I'll show you what the guy looks like. All right, J-Bab says the dog died. Yeah, the owner killed him. So the doggy is gone. I didn't know that. Yeah, J-Bab, or into witness protection. I'm proof of handle theft. Yes, you are, Oliver. He stole your name. Now he's stealing Josh Wilson's name. See, he's got at Josh Wilson, 1974. He's gray, right? Josh is blue. So this guy, he can't hurt the channel. The only thing he can do is send gifts to the channel, because he cannot delete other gray members. He cannot delete my members, my green members. There's nothing he can do to hurt my channel. And now you guys know why I deleted all the mods. It's easy. When you get rid of all the mods, then you can be very, very selective in how many you want again. And right now, I'd prefer not to have any, you know? Hey, WT, Matthew, stupid people get in my nerves. Yep, 100%. That's true. Me too. A screenshot of Petri Key. You know, you can take this guy's information, this J. He's using J at Josh Wilson 1974, right? You can take that name right there, and you can screenshot that, and you can send the timestamp over, like 11450, right? Or when he sends it, you can screenshot when he sends the star in, and you can screenshot that, and you can find out exactly who he is, and then you can send it right over to YouTube, and YouTube will delete his channel and any channels he has on YouTube. They'll delete him, and they'll ban him from ever coming on YouTube again, because they know what IMEI he's using on his smartphone or his laptop for these different channels, and they will ban his IMEI and his. They'll ban him completely. He won't be able to come back on YouTube again. YouTube will block the guy, so he cannot come back in unless he buys a new phone or a new laptop. So yeah, he keeps playing games, and we'll get him. Geo the Traveler, yes, this race still go live. Yes, go look at his channel. He was live the other night. He came in my channel. I was in early. He came in my channel. He says, "Hey, I'm going live at 6:30." Told everybody he's going to go live at 6:30, and then he's doing his lives at the same time he always does them. I've adjusted mine. I start doing mine starting at 8 because more of you get a little more sleep that way instead of waking you guys up at 4 a.m. That's crazy. You know, with your notification dinging on your phone. I find it, I try to be a little more courteous, so I start going in at 8. So what I tried doing is I tried taking a nap in the afternoon, which I didn't get today. I was busy all day. I didn't get one yesterday. I tried to get a nap. I think maybe I got 2 minutes today. That's about it. But the other thing I did is I had to get a certificate application, tax certificate to Navy Federal Credit Union for my 3 children. I opened bank accounts for them at Navy Federal Credit Union, and then they required this application, certificate, tax statement, or something. And they also required their social security numbers. Like from SS, I had to send their actual social security number that came from the social security. So I sent them that first, and then I said, "Do I still owe you documents?" They said, "Yes, you need to fill out the application." I said, "Okay." So I filled those out, and I can give you an idea what they look like if you guys do. Well, I don't know. You probably don't need it, and it has names on it anyway. But the application form is very simple. It has their name, their birth date. I'm the sponsor, my name, my birth date, and then because they're all minors, they can't really sign signature. So I sign my signature and put my birth date as their, like the joint account holder. So I just signed my signature and mailed them all back into Navy Federal. My daughter Micah can sign her name. Ella can sign her name, but MJ can't sign his name. And it says if they're minors, anybody can, your joint holder can sign the name. So I'm the joint holder, I signed it. Yeah, he disappeared. No, he was, he just texted me, Gio, 2 days ago. Yeah, or June 30. He messaged me. He says, "Hey, can you loan me 1,000 pesos?" So I sent him 1,000 on Gcash, and then in an hour he sent it back to me. So I think he just needed it for a very short time, and he got his paycheck and he sent the money back to me right away. Good for that. Thank you, Geo the Traveler. Welcome to level 1. Thank you so much. Geo is now a member. Awesome, Geo. Beautiful Soul says, "I don't hate you. I'm just not necessarily excited about your existence." Mike the Cookie Monster. What did I do, Beautiful Soul? What did I do to make you angry at me? Kim, I've been here since 2011. I came here I arrived November 11, 2011. I'd rather be green than gray. All right, Geo. Thank you so much. I like you green too. Would you rather be green or would you rather be blue? I like you green. That's a nice color. I like green, guys. Look at this. You see my house? It's matcha green. My house is matcha green. Everything in my house is green and white. Inside's all white, but outside's all green. The whole side of my house is all green and white with white posts. Okay, Geo's down here, guys. Geo the Traveler, please go and subscribe to his channel. Much appreciated, guys. Help him out. Help him to grow his channel. Much, much appreciated. I'm great. Geo, if you prefer blue, Geo, you've been with us long enough. If you prefer green, I like your green. Doesn't really matter. If you're growing your channel, you need subscribers. I can do just like I did just now. And people can just go in and find your channel and subscribe to you. You can click if I turn you blue. You can go to other people's channels. You can't as a member. But you can if I make you as a moderator. Then you can click on everybody's channel. Go and subscribe and help everybody out. So you tell me if you prefer green or blue. It doesn't matter to me. I know you well enough. I feel that I don't mind. I think she was being sarcastic about Patrick. Yeah, probably. I'll sub to Cherie. All right. That's the movie line. Ah, okay. She's screwing with me, huh? I don't hate you. I'm just not necessarily excited about your existence. That's funny. She's always got a good one for us, don't she? Anyway, what time is 10 o'clock? Wow. Wow. Anyway. Everything's going great over here. Yep, from Sesame Street. The Cookie Monster. Yep. I know the Cookie Monster. The blue one. The Cookie Monster. You can tell when they have children, they let them watch Sesame Street. That's what my children should be watching. Not this crap they watch, you know. Peppa Pig is not good for kids either. You know, my son likes Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig. He likes Minecraft or JJ and Mickey. That old pixelated crap that messes with your eyes. Oh, I can't stand that. But they like that. Him and Ella both like that. So I got to get these kids trained away from that kind of stuff. Whew. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, it does. Reread. Reread, you're married, right? How long have you been married? Geo says, Mike, I'd love to donate to the village people. Well, Geo, the easiest way to do that is to go at the top of my channel and you see Buy Me a Coffee. Or if you click on the word More, M-O-R-E, just under that, then it opens up the PayPal. So whichever's easier for you. And then you can send a little message with it that says, you know, I want to donate to the children of the school or the village. I want to help with the Christmas party or however you'd like it done. Just say where you want it to go, and that's where it will go. We had a bunch of people donating to the kids of Judith. Judith is now sending money to Charm to buy rice and help to support her kids. So I feel her kids are okay now. She's finally sending money to take care of them. So I guess her boyfriend or boyfriend ex-boyfriend ex-boyfriend has decided to help support her. It's almost as bad as the other guy living down here. One day in a relationship, next day not in a relationship. Next day in a relationship, everything's good. Next day, out of the relationship. Next day, everything's better. We talked. When is it going to be out of it again? No, I think at this point, the next step is go to the embassy. And I think he's leaving Saturday to go to Manila. So hopefully he makes an appointment before he goes. He'll go to the embassy. He'll get his capacity to marry from the embassy. It's like a permission slip from Big Daddy saying that you're not married in the USA and you can get married in the Philippines. And then I'm sure he'll come back and jump right into a civil wedding with his lovely little girlfriend. Yeah, she's the one who used to work here. Yes, Gio. Her and Rosalind, both sisters, used to work here. In fact, Charm has just suggested they have another couple that are the children, the son of Susan and his girlfriend. They have a baby. And Charm is thinking to hire her to help her clean in the house. We've got another lady coming in December anyway. But Charm was thinking to hire this lady, the girlfriend of Kent. He's working down on the house down here for us right now. We hired him to help work down here. So he's helping Tauntaun and Nonong. So Kent, Charm is thinking to hire him to be an all around the house, helping with the gardening, taking out the trash, working around the yard, keeping the yard clean, doing manly things that a man can do around the house, okay, to help me and Den whatever we need around the house type thing. So gardening we need to get done, get going. So maybe, I don't know, I'm going to consider it, because if they do come, then they're going to have to sleep in the bedroom here, in the corner room, which is unoccupied right now. Then Kay Cherie, when she comes, would stay in the same room that Mike and Ella sleep in. I was planning on putting Kay Cherie in the corner room. So I got to really consider it, what we're going to do with this. And maybe the other house will be ready down below before she gets here in August. I don't know. That's going to be a hard press to get it done, but we're working hard on it. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have a place for her anyway. Doesn't matter. We'll have a place. Even if I put her up in the balcony room for a few, however long she's staying, and then Den can come down or whatever. We might do that too. We got plenty of room around here. I can even put Kay Cherie out in the greenhouse right on the beach. There's a nice loft room there, and we can just put a chain around the door. She can put a padlock through it at night, so nobody can walk through there and bother her, We were considering, my father-in-law said if we wanted to rent that place, he would put a gate in his fence. He's willing to break his wall and put a gate in there to walk directly into his backyard, rather than, if somebody wants to stay in the greenhouse, because the greenhouse is nice. It's already got shower, CR, everything in it already, and it has a nice loft room. All you got to do is throw a mattress up there, and you got a nice room. It's got electricity. You can put a fan up there right on you, keep the mosquitoes off you at night. With a sheet, you'd be fully comfortable up there. I'd sleep up there in a heartbeat. My wife ever kicks me out, I will. I want to go fishing. Be right over. All right, Vic. We were supposed to go tonight. We were supposed to go last night. Was probably a good night to go. And my boat, the Queen Charm, went out there where we were going to go. This morning, when they went fishing at 3 a.m., they got 40 plus kilos of bulao, Spanish mackerel. Sold them, so that's good money. The other day they got 47 kilos. This morning they got 40 kilos. So that's a nice catch. So anyway, I've done away with 100 kilos equals pizza day. I did away with that. It's just a pain in my butt. I don't have all the ingredients all the time to make them pizza. So I told them no more of that. We're just going to congratulate you. You got 100 kilos. You guys got your pay. That's okay. Yeah, we will. She'll have a good place to stay. Don't worry about it. Guarantee you. She can help Charm around the house too. All right, Kim, take care. Nice to meet you too. Please, if you subscribed, ring the bell, the black bell, just ring it, and then it'll give you a notification when we go live. Come back in and catch us again. I think I probably got 1,700 videos of different things we do around here. If you want to see what we do here in the Philippines, check out the videos too and the shorts. I always try to post things that we do. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming in. God bless you, Kim, and we'll catch you on the next time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to be on here much longer either, guys. It's getting late. I'm yawning already. Yes, thank you for coming in. Kay Cherie says, I'm not needy. Yeah, I'm sure she's easy to please. She'll get along great with Charm. They'll figure it all out. Good to hear that. How's the weather there? How's your weather, Matthew? Getting rain? When I mentioned to the boyfriend about Masbate, no reaction. Well, it's probably because there's no guys over here. I'm kidding. 77 degrees and sunny. Wow, that's beautiful. Don't worry, I already throw the rope I'm holding. All right. Thank you, Mike. I got 5 new subs. All right, Gio. Awesome. Thank you guys for helping Gio out. So much appreciated. if you guys could go over and I'm going to pin K Cherie there, guys. We'll pin her there, and then I'm going to end the chat here shortly. But if you guys haven't subscribed to K Cherie yet, guys, please do so. And Beautiful Soul, okay? I think everyone's probably subscribed to K Cherie, but maybe not Beautiful Soul yet. You guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Much, much appreciated. Wonderful, wonderful people we have in our chat. Says, Cherie, what is he, a statue? Yeah, if he didn't say anything, I'm guessing he doesn't care. So, anyway, you're single anyway, Kay Cherie. You have a good relationship. You can come over and you can do anything you want. I'm sure you're well trusted. Ray the Meme Machine. Hi, Mike, again. Thank you. How about next week? We're going over to Ramblon for a few days. All right. Well, enjoy Ramblon. I like Ramblon because I like some of the marble. I went to the little shops there. I like some of the marble stuff they make, and I bought the morticerie for grinding. I bought that for my father-in-law. My mother-in-law, we bought this marble thing, beautiful thing, for her too, for decoration. So we got them something from Ramblon. I didn't even get myself anything. Charmin, I don't have anything from Ramblon. So next time we go, we're going to have to get something for our house. You know, something nice. Maybe we'll get a carved lion or something, you know? Yeah, he's still here, Ray. He's, hello, David. Welcome. Just got here, but I'll watch the rest of the live later. Okay, David, thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. So, yeah, he's still here. He's borrowed some wrenches from me today. And I finally messaged him tonight. And I said, I don't like to have to ask for tools back when I loan them to people. If I loan you a tool, I expect you to bring it back to me, not me have to ask for my tool back. So I hope he gets the message about that. And then I put the greenhouse, he has his own shower now. So the greenhouse is off limits. I'm locking the greenhouse up. The thing was loaded with mosquitoes in there. Probably had 100 mosquitoes. I sprayed poison today. So I locked up the door and put it off limits and asked him just to shower down at his own place at the captain's cabin. He's got water down there. And I realized I have a leak here on the barrel. So tomorrow morning, Den's going to make the hole a little bigger in the barrel. They'll use the water for making cement. And then we're going to make the hole and put a bulkhead valve in it, a proper bulkhead valve in the barrel so it won't leak. And I've got 2 more barrels that are empty. Then I'm going to clean out and use those for water. Also, I might put 3 together. And that will provide water to not only the new house we're building, but the greenhouse as well. So right now it's got water going to the greenhouse down there. Papa Smurf, Ron, how you doing, brother? Hey, Rick. He says, crazy for you, soul. I'm curious, why would a young man in his 30s choose a small fishing village? He should go to a bigger city. Because, Ray, he saw Jara in my live feed. Okay? Just like Sammy saw Judith in my live feed. And he was determined to come and get her. And he did. And took her out of here. And PK saw Jara in my live feed. And he was determined that he was going to make this Jara his wife. And they'll get married one day. He says, you can't help who you fall in love with. That was his words to me when, after his last, I'm no longer in a relationship, I said, well, I'm happy for you. Now, why don't you go out and find a woman? You know, instead of a kid. Why don't you go out and find a woman now? Go travel the Philippines, see the Philippines, and find yourself a nice woman. The next day, I see Jara back in his house. I'm like, unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. Don't even want to chat with him no more. Oliver says, I'm like you. Thank you. Michael Dowdy, if you get the chance, go up in the mountain. Prices are about 1/3. Some of those guys are real artists. I saw a green marble dragon last trip. I wanted. I may get it this time. Very nice. Green marble, huh? I'll bet. You sure it wasn't fake? because maybe they're making that out of green plastic. Like, they, some people do that. I mean, when I went to buy an elephant one time, supposed to be like jade or whatever, is green plastic. It's not even real. It's not real rock. So I don't know if it's real marble or not. But check it out because it might be cast, it might be plastic, and sometimes you can tell if they cast it or not if it's not real marble. If you don't see any grind marks on it or anything, it's just all finished nice and clear and pretty and smooth as plastic. Maybe it's plastic. Be careful with that. All right, Riri, take care. Me too. I'm going to call it a night. Take care, bro. Get some good rest. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, don't make me chase my own tools. That's the way I am. All right, you're heading to Phoenix. Nice, Matthew. Why don't you, you're going that way. You're going to drop through Texas. More than likely, you're cut through Texas. One Star is there in Texas. So is Phoenix Lightning. They don't live far from each other. Talk to One Star. Maybe you're heading that way near where they're at. One day you can stop by and meet them and say hi to them. Papa Smurf's doing good. Okay, Ron, great. Where are you at right now, Papa Smurf? Where do you live? So, Matthew, you might say we're crazy, but we will love you with all our heart. Yes, they will. Once they start loving you, look out, Matthew, because they're not going to dump you. Filipino women, when they love you, they love you. Yep. Unless they're lying to you from day one, you know. If they say Mahal Kita the first day they meet you, you got a problem. That is the biggest red flag. Does any woman ever tell a man she loves him the first day she meets him? You say hi and she says Mahal Kita? What the hell? That's enough to scare you away. Yeah, I don't know, Ray. I just know that he said they talked and they came to understanding of each other somewhat better than when they had first met. So I just leave it at that. It's not my business. It's really not, you know. I invite the guy to come here. He met her. He fell in love. He can't help who he falls in love with. So he fell in love. And now he can get married. She already has one child. So maybe they can make a whole big old family, you know, and live happily ever after. And that's the way life will be for him. And living in a little fishing village where he can save money over here, you know. And I think her folks are going to give him a little place over there by her grandma's house, a free place that he can live in. So then that'll open up the captain's cabin again. But right now I did a lease for 6 months with him. I'm waiting on him to sign the lease. So, and then he says, oh yeah, by the way, I need to come pay you guys for the rent. I'll send you $5,000. I said, no, it's first month, last month, security deposit, and July 14th, you owe for another month. So I said, you might as well plan on by July 14th, 20,000 pesos. Because I'm doing a proper lease agreement, proper rental agreement, okay, where you put down first, last security deposit. I don't want to just throw somebody in there and say, okay, here, give me $5,000 a month. No, you do it right. And then you take a lease agreement with the ID cards and you go see the notary and you have it notarized. So it's a legal binding document. So if someone wants to break the lease or not pay you or destroy your place, it's stated in the lease, all the stipulations of the lease, you know. Basically, you destroy it, you bought it. It's in there. So I'll find a woman with no kids and maybe pay for a son. You're already thinking about it, Matthew. Yep. Well, you can bring your son over, Matthew. Then you have a son over here. You don't have to make a son. You just bring your son with you over here. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, you got to do immigration. Your son would have to do immigration too. So do it the same type. The bossy type. Not good. Yeah. Well, that Sammy guy, that guy's the bossy type. That guy was a complete asshole. You know, dual personality, extreme. And he was what do you call it? Bipolar. Okay? Seriously bipolar. 1 minute nice as hell, next minute just ranting and raving. So I'm glad I'm not around him all the time. Her aunt has green marble balusters on her porch. They have 6 different colors of marble. They're very nice, Michael. Well, that's good. As long as you can trust them that you're going to get marble and not plastic, then definitely go for it. Yeah, I bet it's going to be beautiful. So true. Don't judge a person if you didn't take law. Beautiful soul knows them all, don't she? I'm headed down from Minnesota. All right. So you're up north. You're not going to head down. You're going straight into Phoenix that way. Okay. All right. Papa Smurf says from Maryland. Very nice. There's someone else we know from Maryland. Scott Hicks. I don't know if you know Scott. From Scott and Isa's channel. Scott is in Maryland right now. He's got his boat there at the pier. He has a boat in the water there. He's supposed to be selling, and he's got all his stuff. He's going to be packing up everything this time. And instead of working anymore, I think he's going to go into full retirement now. Won't that be nice? Anyway, tomorrow I will be live. Phoenix Lightning have video clips. All right. So I will be live tomorrow, guys, probably 7 a.m. We're going to get out of here really early and head to Masbate City. I have my Starlink Mini. It's full charge. I will set it up in the window. I'll try to get something soft to protect it. I don't know what I have yet. I got to figure out something. I have no foam right now. I may buy some in town tomorrow. Some foam like for a mattress, and then cut out a spot for my Starlink Mini so it can set down in the foam a little bit, and then put that at the windshield so that only the foam will touch. The Mini won't touch anything hard. And then somebody suggested that I do a stand for the Starlink Mini on the boat. And this one, they gave me a bracket that you can attach to a pipe, okay, for like a home, to stand up in your home. They did give me one. Oh, wow. You know what I was thinking? I will show you guys what I have. It might just work good for this Mini. It's the new brackets for the solar street lights. And I wonder if it will fit in the Starlink Mini. I will check that tomorrow when I have time after I get back from Masbate City. Because the lawyer said that we're going to take our 3 witnesses, he's going to complete the documentation tomorrow, and then he's going to submit it to the court tomorrow afternoon, Friday afternoon. So I would expect this clown to be arrested sometime this coming week. As soon as a judge reviews that, they're going to read it, and the judge is going to go, wow. I know he's going to say, wow. Go pick this guy up. Issue a warrant for arrest. Boom. They're going to pick his dumbass up. Then, it's like everybody else in the Philippines, guys. You're not innocent until proven guilty here. Okay? I file a case against him for estafa. They'll issue a warrant for arrest. They'll arrest him. And then he can plead his case in court. Get a public defender, maybe get out on bail. He can plead his case in court. For 4 years, he hasn't given me any paperwork for the property I bought. So that's clearly a swindling case. He took my 1 million pesos and had no intention of giving me a deed of sale. It might even, if I could prove his sister was in cahoots, because she's the one that stops him from giving me a deed of sale, if I could prove it against her, I'd put her in jail too. But I don't think I'd talk to my lawyer tomorrow about it. The fact that she's the one holding all the documents and not giving them to the brother to process and give us our papers, for 4 years, his sister's held all the documents and won't give them to him to do anything with. So he swindled us out of $1 million. She's preventing him from giving us our documents. So possibly I might have a case to put her in jail too. Maybe she's part of the conspiracy to swindle Charm and I. Possibly. Because they live in the same household. Okay, in Balud. They live in the same lot. Maybe not in the same room, but they live in the same lot. Okay, that was owned by their mother. So anyway, we'll see what happens with it. I hope that tomorrow it gets processed and that by Monday, Tuesday, his ass is in jail. Then he'll start crying. Then I'm going to see the crying start. Why'd you put me in jail? Say, dude, you had 4 years to give me my lot. You didn't give it to me. And he's going to say, well, I couldn't. My sister wouldn't let me. Fine. Then you file a case against your sister for causing you to be a swindler. Go to jail, rot in jail. Both of you. Bunch of scumbags. You know what? Go to jail. I don't care that you're a teacher and that they're probably going to arrest you in school in front of all your students. Doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not going to be there to see it. I'm not going to be there to see you crying. And then the students have no teacher. It's hard to get a substitute teacher in the Philippines. It takes a while for them to process for another teacher to take a teacher's place, you know? So this guy's going to be in jail, crying, because he ain't got no money to bail himself out. He doesn't make enough money as a teacher. He didn't have any of the million left that I gave him. And when I filed the civil case against him and his sister ran to a public defender who requested an extension. Oh my goodness. How's that down there? Hold on. I mean, down here in my lot. Got a flashlight down there. What are you looking for? Huh? Is that you, Dan? Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if my brother-in-law or not. Just knew somebody was down there with a flashlight. Anyway, I'm going to get in here and get myself ready for bed. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. I will be live. I'll have the Starlink Mini in the truck. Tomorrow we'll be going to Masbate City, take care of the lawyer stuff, get that all done and get it behind us. And then after that, Charm and I will we got to go to the bank, go to the hardware store, and groceries. We'll probably do some kind of groceries, have lunch, and because we're going to have 3 of the ladies with us who are witnesses to the fact we bought the lot. So I got to take them with us to do their witness statements tomorrow as well. And after that, then we'll be heading back home. So we'll probably have a long live feed tomorrow of traveling to Masbate City and back from Masbate City. And let's pray it doesn't rain. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in. So much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and shut down my live feed. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll wait until I am settled there before I find a lady. Or if I don't, that's okay also. Yep. Good job, David. Boots on the ground. And that's what Matthew says too. Yep. How would you know if a woman really likes you or just there for your money? Well, Ray, when they take care of you and they treat you like a man, you know, instead of like an ATM machine, you'll know it. You'll know it. You'll know it. You'll feel it because they're going to take care of you. There'll be no signs there that they're just after your money. There'll be true love there. There'll be a truly good feeling. You'll know it. You'll feel it in your heart if a woman is going to be there to be a good woman to you or if she's just there to use you as an ATM machine. You'll know soon enough after you're with them. If you go to the mall and they start asking for some, oh, I really like that, you know, hinting like, oh, buy me that, you know, type stuff, that's probably not a good woman for you. She's already showing you signs that she's just there for your money. So it takes a little getting used to, but you'll figure it out. And once you figure it out, you'll know it for every woman that comes along until you find the right one. Yeah, if they say I love you within an hour or two of you saying hi to them, okay, online or wherever, yeah. So that's exactly what happened to PK. He fell in lust. He's not in love. He's in lust for a 22-year-old young little girl, okay? She's a very petite little girl she's had a child already, which that should have caused a red flag right there, but it didn't. Okay. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't know how to clean. She doesn't know how to do anything. He's going to start off with a woman who knows nothing about taking care of a man. Okay. In any way, shape, or form. I guarantee you. She don't know how to take care of a man in the bed. I can guarantee you that. Okay. She's been with one little punk guy at school who got her pregnant. You know, some little boy. As soon as she said, I'm pregnant, he was gone. You know, as long as she'd spread her legs for him, he was there. And as soon as she said, I'm pregnant, bam, he was gone so quick. Nobody even knew who the father was. So you can't be in love when you meet someone for the first day or the first week or the first month. Okay, you're not in love. You're just in lust. And that's the problem with him. He's lusting after this girl's little body. All right. And he's just like my father when he came here. My father met a girl 18. He was 76. He just wanted to be like, oh, this is cool. I can get in bed with an 18-year-old. And this guy's thinking, I can get in bed with a 22-year-old, you know? So, wow, this is really good. It's just lust. Yeah, they don't even speak the same language, just like Josh said. She can't even speak English, okay? So they got to use translator on the phone to talk to each other. If he wants to say anything important to her, he can't because she won't understand him. There's no love at first sight. Love comes in time. Somebody proves to you by doing what they do for you. And you're like, wow, okay, this is a woman I could spend my life with, you know. 10 things to look out for. I will, Ray. You know what? I'll put some together for you on the next live feed. I promise you. Okay, we'll talk about it. Right now, it's getting late, but we'll talk about it another live feed. Just remind me for red flags. First thing is asking for money, Ray. Okay, if they even ask you for 10 pesos for load for their phone, that's a red flag. Okay, their phone broke. Their mother went to the hospital. These are all red flags, okay? Father's in the hospital, siblings in the hospital. Oh, my brother broke his arm. He's in the hospital. Can you please help me? You know, sad stories that are just BS. That's why I always tell people, Ray, boots on the ground. Be here to meet the woman. Don't do a long distance relationship. Most of those are all bullshit, okay? Yeah, lust is emptiness. And you know what, Keishari? That poor guy down the street is going to be very, very lonely. Very, very lonely. He can't talk to the girl. He can't understand her. She can't understand him. It's going to take time. You know, the kid she's got is not his. You know, it's like he's starting off on the wrong foot. From day one, he's on the wrong foot. Tried to warn him. Everybody talked to him. He turned a blind eye to everybody. He said, nope, you can't help who you fall in love with, is what he said to me. And that's the stupidest statement I've ever heard in my life. I can help who I fell in love with. You guys can help who you fell in love with. Why can't he help who he falls in love with? Yep, I hate it worse when family borrows tools without asking. Then I have to go retrieve from their house. Well, he did ask me. So this morning I walked downstairs with the four tools, a 10, 12, 13, and 14, to let him borrow them. And I was going to take him to his place, but he was walking down the sidewalk. So when he got up to where I was, I just handed them to him, let him borrow them. But I expected they would be back. He said he needed to put saddlebags on the bike I sold him. I expected the tools would be back by afternoon, you know, and then he didn't return them. So David says, I'm going there to find a more relaxing life, not a lady. First things first. That's right. Matthew can adopt Judas. No, I think Matthew knows better. He'll run as far as he can away from that.
We need to fix the toilet. We've
What?
been running almost 2 hours now.
What? What happened?
I don't know. We just doing
Maybe the chain got caught underneath
Yeah.
the flapper. We don't like water running. Give me a second, guys. Yep, something's going on here. I don't know. Maybe it got dirty. I don't see anything under there. Let's just see if it stops. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, you're watching me. I'm just filling up the back of the toilet here. You see this Sprite bottle here in the toilet, guys, right here? You see that? Everybody should have one of these in there. It doesn't have to be Sprite. It can be Coke. It can be Royal. It can be any kind of plastic container that can hold about 2 liters of water or 1.5 liters of water. And the reason for that is it's going to displace at least, when the bowl is full up to the line, it's going to displace at least 1 liter of water. Okay? So every time you flush, it's 1 liter less water than you're using. I'm just going to bring this up to the bowl till the float stops and make sure the water is holding, because evidently the flapper had some dirt under it. I went up and down a few times. I'm just waiting on the float to rise up. Okay, should come off.
What's that? We need to bring that document for Christian or no?
I would bring everything we got on him, the whole folder. Huh? I hope you can. Okay, we're good. It was just something stuck underneath the flapper. All right, there's my son. Those of you who haven't met him yet, he's passed out. I got to get ready for bed too. Brush my teeth and go to bed too. I'm tired. Anyway, guys, I guess that's the challenge, the language barrier. If you don't want it to be hard for you to communicate, then find someone else. Exactly. There are so many beautiful people here in the Philippines that can speak English. Why do you want to find a child who barely graduated high school, has no college degree, no education, can't cook, can't clean, got pregnant at like 17 years of age, had her baby, and all she can do is take care of her baby, barely, mama's helping her, can't do nothing else in her life. Why would a man even stoop to that level? To me, that's, for a 38-year-old man to do that, to me, something's wrong in his head. Something mentally wrong, that you can't go out and find a woman. You got to go with a child. That to me is like someone trying to date my daughter. And hell no, I'd put my foot down too, just like the parents of her did. Now, I don't know what made them change their mind. Okay? Don't want to speak badly about the parents. But I told this guy from day one, the family is all about money. The whole family. The whole village knows it. They're always about money. So there's no difference. A foreigner comes along, how much can we get from this guy? He thinks his money in the bank's going to last him. He's going to marry her. No. The family's going to have needs. Okay? Because even if he marries the girl, if the parents say, get the hell out of here, you better go. Even if you're married to the daughter. If the father and mother tell you to get away from their daughter and leave her alone, you married her, so what? You stay away from our daughter. We don't like you anymore. You better leave. Because the next thing that's going to happen is they'll find a way to put charges on you. They will stick. And then your ass is going to be in jail. If the parents don't like you being with their daughter, and I don't even know if they're going to let him marry her. He wants to marry her because he can't go to bed with her until he does marry her. The grandma told him, you want to go to bed with her, you put a ring on her finger. So she's not allowed to jump in the sack with him if she listens to her mother and her grandparents, okay? She's not allowed to get in bed with him until she has a ring on her finger. So that's the urgency for the capacity to marry. That's the urgency to get married. Because now his little perv mind, who wants this little child, who wants to get in bed with her, has to do what he has to do to get in bed with her. It's sad. They're after his money and he's after her body. And that's the end of it. So, yeah, conversations are important. So anyway, yeah, you don't want to deal with that for sure. Why'd you let Sammy come to your house in Village? Mike, he caused you a lot of issues. Well, talked like a nice guy. He just wanted to come and visit, check out he was looking for a new place to live because he didn't want to be in Batangas anymore with his ex-girlfriend. He broke up with his girl. But every day that he was here chatting with Judith, his girlfriend was calling him every single day. And even after he took Judith out of here, his girlfriend was chatting him every single day. But Judith couldn't chat anybody. Judith could have no friends. Okay? That's the attitude he had. He's a dominating guy. His girlfriend cannot have any boy to talk to, male figure at all to talk to. Nobody. And he didn't even want her talking to her family for some reason. He isolated her from her family. Okay? She barely could even chat with him on Facebook. She couldn't even have a phone. Her phone was taken away from her by him. She couldn't have a phone. And finally, she got a phone. So that guy is very, very possessive. And like he told her, he says, you belong to me. That was what he told her the other day. After they broke up, they got back together. And his attitude is, I own you. You belong to me. That's his attitude. How's that for a pretty screwed up mind, huh? And she's with that. She's warned. She's with an asshole. She knows it. She's a smart girl. Judith's not a dumb person. It's all about the Benjamins. That's it. Some women are just after the money. Some guys are just after the poontang. He's after the poontang. She's willing to give it if he gives her some money. So it's a win-win for both of them. They both get what they want. And that's the way it's going to be with this other relationship. It ain't based on love. It never will be. For the entire relationship life period of that couple, it'll never be based on love because it started based on lust and money. And neither of those equal love. So, yep. Every time I go to look for something like a shovel rake or especially my brush axe, well, I'm going to get my tools back. But this is what I do. When people don't want to return tools without me having to go hunt for them again, the next time they ask, I just tell them, sorry, go buy your own. That's the end of it. I'm nice the first time. But when I got to chase you down and hunt for my tools, because that's a full wrench set. I gave him 4 wrenches out of a wrench set. Okay? And I don't need him coming up lost. And I don't care. But I don't want him lost. I want my wrenches back. So when someone borrows something from me, be kind enough to find me to give it back. If someone borrows 10,000 pesos from me, be kind enough to return it when you say you're going to return it. I don't care what other hardships you got. You told me you'd return my money on this date, and then all of a sudden this one guy's got 16,000 freaking excuses not to pay me back. Pay back in the order it happened. I loaned it to you first. Pay me first. Worry about the guy's motorcycle second that you knocked on his ass. Worry about your broken ribs next. You borrowed the money before me, before all this other crap happened. And now all of a sudden you're going to put all that, prioritize, and say, sorry, bro. You know what? That's how I feel about it. Don't come borrow money if you can't pay it back. And now I got this guy, can't pay me back. I got this guy borrowing tools, don't bring them back. I got other people borrow stuff, don't bring it back. I'm just to a point, you get frustrated after a while. You go, you know what? Just give me a cold beer. Borrow without asking's a bad thing, okay? And then not giving back, yeah. And the worker I got right now have a bad habit. They go in my tool shed and take whatever tools they want, okay? Then they work. And the last time, all of my cement trowels that I just bought, I bought like 10 cement trowels, every type you could want for a cement job, right? And I had them in my shed, all my brand new trowels. They came and started borrowing them. Guy down the way has one of my trowels. They told me he took it home. Okay, so he's got one. I got to go ask him for it back. I haven't got it back yet. These guys put him in a bag, took him home, and then I asked him, hey, where's all my cement trowels? Oh, they're at my house. And went and got them and brought them back to me. But you got to hunt your stuff here. You can't just loan it. You got to track it down afterwards, you know? So the best thing is just don't loan it. I saw the guy over there working on the house, beating it with a hammer, beating the cement, the next door neighbor's house, trying to do a remodeling on their porch. No, I'm not going to volunteer my jackhammer to them because even if they give it back, what's the lifespan on it now? One stroke, boom, boom, broken? No way. I didn't volunteer nothing. Let them do it the hard way with their little nail and their freaking hammer. Cement nail and hammer, you know? My brother does it all the time with my tools. Yeah, that sucks when they do that. Yeah, there's the clown back in here again. Takes two to tango, consistent, make effort, time. Yeah. Get suction cups to attach to the mini, and then you can just stick it in the window and it won't operate as much. It won't vibrate as much, you mean, yeah. Yep, I'm gonna look at those. Nats, T, how you doing? Good evening. Have a great night, Michael, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you. All I can is that just enjoy your stay here, and else you might end up with that woman, Judith. No, he ain't gonna end up with her. That's Sammy's girl. Sammy owns her. So she ain't coming back here. Don't you worry about that. He ain't never gonna get Judith. Never. Never in this world. That'd be funny if Matthew ended up with Judith or Jara. No, it wouldn't happen. Matthew's got 10 times the brains of these guys. Not even close to the way these guys act. I already know that. Thanks for the floating heart, Kay Cherie. Yeah, Mike, if they say that a few days after meeting. Yeah, if you meet him and within a week, even, they don't even know you. You're talking to them on the phone and they say, I love you. You got to ask yourself, really? How the hell can you love me? You don't even know me. You've never met me. You never even held my hand. You've never kissed me in person. How can you say you love me? You got to ask yourself that question. When they start that, boom, the red flags need to start popping up, guys. Hey, what the hell is going on here? What are we rushing into here? Rushing into an ATM machine? Yeah. Y'all wishing me bad luck. No, you got good luck, Matthew. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. Please do not wish that on anyone. Yeah, exactly. Don't wish Judith on anybody. That woman is, to put it bluntly, disgusting. Any woman who would leave their children behind, 5 of them, one, a precious little 3-year-old girl who would walk away from that to go hightail it with a man and go resort hopping and drink beer and ignore her children at the point they don't have any food to eat. No man wants to be with that. That's like wishing the devil on a man. That is really, really bad. That woman is freaking no good. And YouTube probably kicked me off if I said what I wanted to say. Yep, I have a lot to offer and I can be choosy. I don't mind waiting. Yeah, wait for the perfect one. She's a true scumbag. So's Sammy, the guy that took her out of here. There's not a perfect person, Ray. There's no perfect person. But you know, there's good women and there's bad women. If you get a good woman, then test her jealousy. Test how mad she gets if you make her jealous. Then you'll know, do I really want to deal with that? You know, if she's not open-minded about life and she's that freaking jealous, you might not want to be with her. There's Tiger, came right through the freaking window, scared the hell out of me. He almost jumped on my head. Going to eat. Anyway, let me get done with this. Maybe he just forgot it, just let it pass, knowing he's your brother, or just simply tell him, if you don't mind, give my tools back. Yeah. I will put nail in your hand like the one in the altar. The only perfect one I know is Kay Cherie. She's a beautiful lady, Ray. I've never met her in person, but I will in August. She's coming to visit us. Matthew says, walk, walk. Hey, Jean, there's another one, Ray. Get to know Jean, Bintad there. There's some good women coming in my chat, guys. Ray says, I thought it was PK. Ray says, we need to have a karaoke night when this guy goes to jail. Yeah, we're going to have a party, all right. We'll definitely do that. I can have a beer tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's day 30. She didn't say day 31. She said you can't drink for 30 days. So tomorrow is the 30th day. Tomorrow night is night. So 30th night, she didn't say. She said 30 days. So tomorrow I'm having a cold beer. I guarantee tomorrow night I'm having a cold beer, okay? When I get back from Masbate City. All right, everyone, take care. Goodbye, goodbye. Ray, oh my, oh no, I'm bold, honest, sometimes a dork too. Good night, Mike. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Very, very quiet. Michael's hunting walks. Yep. Oh, I'm way back in the chat. Wow. Josh is saying hi. Later, Mike. Later, everyone. Thank you, guys. If Charm Family don't approve, she's out. There you go. That's going to be the easy way, Matthew. Just like as one, how do we know if a man is the right one? Well, you got to get to know him. Boots on the ground. Can't get to know him over the phone. You know, it's so simple. I've been telling everybody. I was just kidding. You know me. You'll find a good one. Just be patient. Yes, you will. Who wants a starfish in the sack? Yeah, it's sad. And I asked the guy, I said, are you going to buy a bed? All you have is a Duyan down there. No, I'm comfortable in the Duyan. Really? Well, I guess you're not planning on having sex. Because you and her in one Duyan, I don't think that's going to work. That's a big old boy. He fills the whole Duyan by himself. I don't think that's going to work. Yes, you really need to get to know each other and see if you're a match. Yep. Give a new meaning to the term upskirt. Dr. Love Mike. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, Papa Mike. Stay tuned. You see the Australian man that put in a suitcase? Yeah, that was a horrible, nasty thing, huh? Mike Duck needs beak surgery. Sorry if I didn't get you offended with what I said, but don't mean it. Don't worry. Makes me sick that old man goes there and get 18-year-olds. Yeah, it's pretty sad. You know, they need to, I always tell them, shouldn't be younger than 25 years of age because 25 years of age and under cannot make decisions on their own. They must get parental consent, okay? If they're over 25 years of age, they can make a decision on their own, but most don't. They still request you to go see their folks and request to court them. You know, do it right. Do it by the culture, guys. Don't just come here thinking you're going to jump in the sack with a girl. If you're jumping in the sack with a girl the first night you get here and you haven't courted her, except yakking on the phone, long distance relationship for 5 years, you're probably getting the wrong girl, okay? You haven't asked permission. You haven't done the cultural thing yet. Yep. She's just playing around. Vegas says, good morning, everyone. Yep, I'm about to get off here, Vegas. Judith News, well, she sent some money to Charm to buy rice for her kids. So she's supporting her kids now, finally. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. The Aussie man in Pattaya is in jail. Yeah. Easy to fall in love. The hard part is, who's going to catch you when you fall? Let's fall asleep, rather. Yep. Hey, Vegas, we just started. I'm getting out of here. You're always late. Yep. Yep, she finally sent money for the kids. Yeah, they used to put a brick in the tank, Josh. Now I put a bottle, fill it with water, stick it in the back of the tank. Just sometimes you got to cut the top off. They're a little too tall for the toilet, depending on your toilet you have. But it's a good thing to stick a bottle in there because that will displace at least a quart of water, in our case, a liter, right? That'll displace water for you, and that's much less on your water bill. If you count how many times you flush the toilet per day, it saves you a lot of water overall. You're probably saving a gallon a day. Multiply that times 30 days, that's 30 gallons. You know, when you're paying for water, that helps. No time for sleeping. Yep, great trick. Thank you. Hope you guys use it. My Uko Pooper. Yes, too big, efficient. Yes, it is. All right, guys, I'm going to jump to the bottom. Bouncing. Tell you about the lady I met online, all the red flags I saw, and why I ended it. Maybe we can do a live about it. All right, we'll do that, David. When you're here, we'll do a live together about it. We'll talk about these things so people can really understand. Yeah, that girl is a child. She's just a young child. That's the whole relationship is a sick thing, you know. That's what disturbed me the most, is that he picked a young girl like that. Instead of finding a woman, he found a girl. He found a child. And that's a sick mind already. That's what I think about it. He's got a sick mind. That's why I don't want to be around with the guy. You know, I'm going to do as little as possible around the guy, stick to my own business, go do your own thing, dude. Because you know what? In my opinion, you got a problem up here. You don't want a woman, you want a child. If you want a child and you're a man, you got a sick problem in your brain. It's very, very sad. So I think she might have a substance issue. No mother in the right mind would leave 5 babies. Well, you probably hit the nail right on the head, Eric. Seeing as how he smokes weed every day, I'm sure she's got a problem going on now too. Yep, you're right. He wears a dress. What's not strange about him? There ain't nothing normal about him, put it that way. And I didn't see the signs. I invited him to come here. He stayed at my house for a month. We were very kind and very, very, very nice to him. Okay, for the whole time he was here. So that's all I can say is I've done what I can for him. And at this point, I can't help who he falls in love with. If he can't help who he falls in love with, I surely can't help who he falls in love with. Okay. It's not about love. His relationship is about lust and money. You know, he's been giving her money. And then I saw her post she needed a cell phone. Okay. And next thing I know, he's going to Balud on his motorcycle. I'm sure he bought her a cell phone. You know, it's that thing. You got to buy love from a child. Okay. You have to buy the parents, appease the parents with your money also by promising to send the son to college. Okay. That's going to happen. Things like that. Because as soon as he didn't have her, I'll tell you how his mind is. As soon as he didn't have her, the first thing he turned to was trying to get Judith, trying to chat Judith behind Sammy's back, telling Judith, oh, I'm going to put a roof on the house down there for your kids. I'm going to buy this and buy this and buy this and buy that. It's all about money, okay, with him. He's going to support her. He's going to hire her to be like an all-around working for him, just like Sammy did. All around, come down, clean my house, have sex, you know, and I'll put a roof over your kid's head back, you know, type thing. As soon as he couldn't get Jara, she broke up with him, then boom, he jumped for Judith. 2 of the worst choices I've ever seen a man make. So at that point, I just washed my hands. I said, you know what? If you end up with her, I won't even be your friend. Period. I don't want to talk to you. And then now he's back with Jara again. So I guess I don't want to be his friend anymore either. Never mind. I have better friends than that. Yeah, he'll get us in trouble, ruin a reputation. Yeah, I don't need to mess with him at all. If he wants to live here, that's his business. You know, I don't have to say anything to him. I don't have to acknowledge him or say hi. I don't have to see him. I can ignore him when he comes by. I ignore him just like I do everybody else. You know, I hardly ever say hi to Robert anymore. You know, the guy's an idiot. So I don't like to have friends that are idiots. I like friends that are normal. The day of Jocelyn food delivery, I got a friend request from Jara. First text was, are you single? There you go. Yep. Oh, it's what I've been telling this guy all along, okay? She's a WHORE, period. Spreads her legs for anybody. And then the second one in the village that does that is Marielle. Okay, she spreads her legs for anybody. Marielle's on the way with her second kid already. And then her boyfriend, as soon as she got pregnant, boom, he split too. The guy that got her pregnant. The same guy that was having sex with Jara. The same guy. See, I told PK that. I said, you might want to ask about this other guy because Jara was seeing him the same time Marielle was seeing him. I said, you might want to have Jara checked out. Maybe she's pregnant too. And then Jara's like all in denial of it. Liar, liar, pants on fire, because everyone in the village knows they were together. And she's denying it to PK. So she's a liar. She's after his money. And he's too stupid to see it. So, you know, he spent 5 years watching YouTube videos, he told me. He knows it all. If you ask him anything or you start a statement about anything, he already knows the answer to it. Okay. And he has better suggestions than you on how to resolve it. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's the starter is going bad on the motorcycle, he is the expert on motorcycle starters. So, you guys, when you run into that kind of guy, you might want to just don't start a conversation with him. Just walk the other way. I've tried starting conversations, just plain old conversations. And God, this guy knows so much. He knows more than anybody in this world. He's probably like a walking encyclopedia. He knows a little of everything, a lot of everything. Whatever you tell him something, he got it better than that. One of those kind of guys. So you guys want to be friends with him. I'm not going to so much. I'm just gonna kind of stick to my own family, my own business, and let him do his thing down there in the other end of the village with his girlfriend and his captain's cabin. As long as he's there. Yeah, exactly, Eric. There's no way. I don't know. He was bragging to me one day. Oh, I had 5 Filipino girlfriends in my house at one time with me, all of them making love to me. I don't know one Filipino girl that would be with him other than Jara, and that's only for his money. Yep, he's gonna get milked, and he doesn't have a lot of money. It's gonna dwindle. It's gonna dwindle. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Pretty soon, he's going to be broke in his bank account. It's going to dwindle it down. He's only going to get his disability income. And if the USA ever does what they say they're going to do and starts cutting back on the disability people, you got to go in and again prove you're disabled through the doctor of their choice. And then the doctor says, you're just full of shit. You're not disabled. We're taking away your disability. Then what are you going to do? You got no job. You're 38 years old. You got no job. You got no disability. Your bank account's empty. What do? You go back home to the USA and go to work because you sure as hell can't work in the Philippines. So you go back and go to work. Anyway, it's very obvious she's after his money. When she started asking for the cell phone, he bought her one. Every day he was giving her like 100 pesos. Every day he'd find a way to get her money and her sisters and brothers. Okay, he was giving money, trying to buy the love. After she broke up with him, he was trying to buy it back, and he got it back. She's back with him now. So he was able to buy it back. All the promises of giving this, giving that, and I think the brother was the icing on the cake. He's going to send him to college. So I think that's the family icing on the cake, is that he's going to help them, and, whatever. Believe what you will. Yep, family can be poor in dirt. But if they're good people, they're good people. Charm's family didn't have money. When I met Charm had money because she had been working, but not much. She bought the lot we live on here. This was her lot before I met her. She paid 67,000 pesos for this lot. It's like 4,900 square meters or something. So Charm bought this lot before I ever met her. And then she and I built this house together. Yep, you're right, Vegas. I think the idea of doing a dual live so we can see everyone make fun of them would be fun. Yeah. I want to do a stream lab. I think I'm going to sign up and pay for the stream lab thing. And then I can bring all of you guys on there. And we can all live chat. Just like the family group chat on Messenger that Charm does. Charm does one where she has a whole family. You get together, they start a group chat. We could probably do that too on Facebook Messenger. Everybody has Messenger. We can just get everybody, we form a group, and we can all just go on there and have all the cameras on at the same time. We can all just chat. That'd be fun too. Be cheaper than Streamlab. That costs bucks. Yep. So if the family has a good reputation, I would consider it. Yeah. Yep. So we all know what's going on. Josh is very well attuned to what's going on already. Beautiful soul in the village here. Okay. Josh is personal friends with Jara's mother. All right. So he knows what's going on. They talk. He talks to a lot of people in the village here. He knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on, except BK, because his hard head won't let him open it and realize what's going on yet. He'll find out. He'll do it the hard way, and we'll just let him do it the hard way. That's it. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody knows everyone's business. I'd have a fingerprint doorknob on my tool shed. Yeah, they love to gossip. So do the guys. Yeah. Lusty boy should have stayed in Angeles City. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Rosalind's got it bad over there too. The guy spent 2 months in the whorehouses, and then when he's broke, he came to the village to be with Rosalind. Somehow he convinced her that he wanted to be with her, probably crying, crying, crying. So she said, okay, let him come live in her house. God told her he's not living in my house. There ain't no way in hell that guy's come back to live in my house. Just like PK, I would never let him come back and live in my house, ever, again. It's over with. Robert's another one. Never. Never can come back to my house. Thanks for the gold coin, 1 star. I'd rather have a man that is not rich but kind, responsible, and respectful, than have a man who is boastful, no respect, and will humiliate anyone, including me. Yep, that's what Judas got. Her Sammy is that way exactly. Scuba-doo-doo, love you, brother. Thank you. Do a checkout process for your tools with a deposit, or just don't lend them. Yeah, that's the next step, is no deposit, no tool. That's it. You're exactly right, David. That's my next plan. They're going to either pay a deposit or they're not going to borrow a tool. That goes for everyone, including Charms Brothers. I'm going to put a stop to the borrowing. Either buy your own tool or you deposit something. As in good faith, you're going to bring my tool back. Give me your wedding ring. I know your wife's going to get pissed at you if you don't come back and get the wedding ring. So you'll bring my tool back.
You're sleeping?
I am tired. Yep, Ray, that's about what she is. In fact, that's what she told Charm. She's going to go work there. She said, I'm going to go there to one of those and find a job. So, yeah, it's the same damn thing. Yeah, exactly. She was testing to see who else was wanted to be with her. Jar was just, she didn't want to be with him, with BK, okay, guys? She wanted someone else. And I believe that when PK showed up, the mother and Jara thought that it was Josh. Okay, they did. They thought Josh was in the village. They didn't know it was PK. Then after they found out it was PK, that's when they put the cold tab down and said, nope, you're not going to be with my daughter. Okay. Then after a while, they loosened up and there's a June bug. Get it, cat, get it. Tiger's going to get it. Yeah, Tiger got it. He got it. It's on the floor, upside down. Ha ha. All right, guys. Preston, maybe a face recognition also. Yep. Let's make sure Michael give it another 30 days. No way, Jimmy John. They ain't getting no 30 more days of my life without a beer. All right. Sounds good, Rick. Tomorrow I'm starting to drink again. So tomorrow I'm not going to get drunk, but I'm going to have a couple of beers anyway, just to get back on track, you know? All right. Going through the chat fast now. Night Soul, Night Bod, Dustin. I'll be using that trick. All right, Dustin. Good job. Good night, Mike. Can you go to sleep, Michael, so I can get to work? Yep, we're gone. Later, everybody. Pandasol, Fishball, Tahoe. Goodbye, everyone. No, I was not in the Gulf War. My submarine didn't go. Sorry, user. My submarine didn't go to the Gulf War. My other submarine went. USS Chicago went. I was on USS La Jolla at the time, and La Jolla did not go because we weren't a vertical launch submarine. We had Tomahawk cruise missiles in the torpedo room, but we didn't launch them vertically, so we didn't carry a big enough complement of that. We were a nuclear fast attack submarine. Our job was a little different than the vertical launch boats. What's up, guy? I'm back. Okay, Luke, we're getting out of here. Let's have a group chat as one big family on you. One of these days, we'll be able to set that up, Ray. That's what we were talking about. Josh's group chat, I had to put it on close. Oh, that's funny. I don't have Messenger. Yep, I know. I'm going to have to try to get this other thing going. Yeah, magnet for the wrong type, not me. Hey, final goodbye. Okay, everyone, we're going. All right. She was rude to me, Rick, for no reason. She's rude to everybody, guys. You guys take care. You guys all sleep well. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. We're going to go. I'll be live in the morning heading to Masbate City. So I'll get the Wi-Fi mini going, and I'll be up early, probably about 6 in the morning. You guys all take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you. Thank you, Vegas. All right. I wonder if I should turn off the live chat feed tonight. No, I always leave them on. People tell me, turn off your live chat feed, but I always leave it on. So anyway, it's okay. All right, guys, take care. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye.